I have come to a terrible realization. Staring at this screen for the past 4 minutes, I realized the plate of food Quinoa's holding, for visual effect, and I don't know if it's to make the steam stand out or whatever, there is a slight wobble to the food. That wobble is the same jiggle physics used in this wobble, which leads me to believe when she really put herself into this meal, she wasn't kidding. So now if I eat this, I'm just straight up eating her breast fat, and I don't know how to feel about that. And now you have that mental image too. Welcome in. We're doing the Quinoa event. I forgot her name. I'm calling her Quinoa. That's it. Every time I see her name, my brain's just gonna auto-correct it to Quinoa. It started as a joke, but then it turned into my brain literally auto-correcting it every single fucking time, to the point where I actually forgot what her name is. I had to look it up by going to the full character roster and digging her out before realizing, oh yeah, that's Quinoa. Quinoa, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, Core. Congratulations on being first. You did it. We're pulling Quinoa today. But also, because I don't have Quinoa yet, because she was literally just added to the game, we have discount Quinoa. It's close enough, right? It's food. Food is good. But yes, they added Quinoa. Her weapon's pretty good. I want it. It looks cool. Lame. It's basic cheese pizza. Hey. This is some of the gourmet. This is some gourmet shit, as they say. They added a lot of things to the game. Okay, first of all, does your basic ass dollar store cheese, your gas station cheese pizza, have this much drip on the cheese? Bruh, the pizza in the background has toppings. You know why? Because she's saving that pizza for you. She's eating this pizza herself, but she's also offering it to share. You know why? Because she loves you. In any case, we're gonna be getting Quinoa. I don't know what she does. We'll find out. According to the trailer, she breathes fire, and I think that's fucking incredible. Speaking of fire, the rerun is also Vector. I don't think I'm gonna be pulling for V1 Vector. I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. They also kept this left over. I might just dump this. They also added this outfit. And I gotta say, this outfit is very dangerous. I am shocked that, I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised that an outfit like this is in the game, but honestly, it's fine. You know what the funniest part is? This outfit doesn't do it for me. Of all the outfits, it doesn't do it for me. You know what outfit does do it for me? Let me find it. This outfit's nice. This is a nice dress. Hold on, what? Wait.
I'm on a plane and the lunch choices are white meat chicken or German sausage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm seated in the last row. I'm hoping for the breast, but preparing for the worst.
Yo, same actually. Because as we can see, Quinoa has the breast, and she'll supply the worst. Or something like to that effect, I don't know. I heard they also added a bunch of things in the Dorito shop. There is no limit on this. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, there's no limit on this. Okay. Load-bearing pasties keep stream TOS compliant. Very cool. Twitch already lists this as an M-rated game. We're fine. They also added Lotta's Neural Archive. Here's the thing, though. When it comes to Lotta, I already have a V6 Lotta. Because I played the game when it came out. This is Lotta. She wields the Benelli Super 90 shotgun. And this thing is cool. Rack the handle. Rack the charging port. Do it. Ah, there you go. I love that. Very cool. I put a door breacher on it, so now the shotgun's as long as she is tall when she holds it. Ness played the game a lot. Yes, I did. Now, funnily enough, I think the only reason why I don't put her in perfect wife tier is because she doesn't wear glasses. What Mika team needs to do, she'd be perfect with glasses. All they need to do is sell a skin of her just wearing like a librarian outfit with glasses, and I'd buy it like 4 times in a row just to stuff her in it 4 times in a row. She'd be very insulated, and if she fell down, she'd be cushioned. But that's enough about Lotta. They added Life Rekindled, which I'm looking forward to experiencing. I have no clue. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. They added a firework shotgun. Nice. Yo, we can look at it. I like this. It even says happy on the freaking dust cover. I'm happy. Shotgun's happy. I like this. This is cute. This is nice. This sparks joy, and we get it for free. We just have to play the game. They added this outfit. Very spicy. Girl, put your shoe on. You're gonna trip. Let's see what her animation is. And then we'll try her. We'll see what she's all about. Oh my gosh, she plays Fruit Ninja. She cook. So she cook for me. Very cool. Let's see how she plays. Hey, Sabrina, I really like this picture. This is one of my favorite CGs, actually. Just dropping in. She has a really deep, assertive voice, and I like that. It matches her fiery aesthetic. Alright, here we go. Quinoa. Quinoa is a Vanguard class doll. She has excellent mobility and the ability to apply the Scorch Mark effect to enemies. Okay, so she comes with her own status effect. Her and Sabrina probably get along very well. I would hope so. They were both in the event picture, so I'm hoping we get to see them both. Now, unfortunately, I'm not wearing Sabrina, but I can get my Spaz 12 on a whim. I just gotta grab it. You know what? I'll grab it after this. I love showing off my Spaz 12. It's fun. She deals burn damage to targets based on the number of Scorch Mark stacks they possess. Scorch Mark stacks can be applied by dealing burn damage. So she's going to be a keystone of a burn team. I have a composed burn team. Let's go. Searing Sizzle deals burn damage. When the distance between Quinoa and the target is less than or equal to 4 tiles, damage and stability damage dealt is increased. So if she's point blank, she goes sicko mode. Okay. Soaring Leap lands on the selected tile, dealing burn damage to the nearest enemy target within range and gains extra command. Okay, that's nice. Reduces the cooldown of ult. Nice, so that we could use this to reduce her ult. Boil and Reduce applies Scorch Mark to the target and all surrounding enemies. Expends all points of Confectance and increases damage based on the Confectance expended. Scorch. At the end of the action, Quinoa deals burn damage based on the number of Scorch Mark stacks, so keep them stacking. The number of Scorch stacks are then reset, gain more stacks when the holder is taking burn damage. So you burn her, she burns everything else. Very cool. Zhao Zun's rule. Burn damage dealt is increased when there are no other allied units nearby. So just Leroy Jenkins her. Got it. Crit rate is increased when dealing burn damage with Scorch Mark. If there are enemy targets within range afflicted with Overburn, Quinoa launches Wise Support. Okay, so her Vector and Sharkery are just going to go fucking ham on the support attacks. Oh, hey, we get QJ. Okay. QJ can hit pretty much everyone from here. And she has max Confectance. Let's QJ ult. That's a little quick. Why don't we take it slow? Not too slow. Vector. I hardly know her. Let's put her right here. Vector. Burn everything. Very cool. Now, I'm not sure how Quinoa works, but I'm looking forward to this. Okay. And now, you know what? Let's AoE. What can we AoE? I mean, that's single target. That's some damage, huh? Baseball, huh? Okay. Now, if you go here and do this, That deals a good amount of damage. The problem with that is you're stuck there and you'll die, but it's okay. It's just a simulation. Buddy can die. Bonk. Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, she's still going. Okay, so that's what the overburn does, and so does Vector. Now, if I ult... Oh, that's a big AoE. 1 tile within 6 tiles and deal... Wait, it does a tile and does AoE burn damage. Okay. Which means I can hit... Oh, I can't hit everyone. That's fine. He can stay, I guess. Scorch mark to target and all enemy targets at end of turn. Once all... Let's try it. Wait, what if we ran over here in cover and then tried it? Okay. I want to see the animation. Let me slow the game down. Alright, Quinoa, let's see what you can do. Everybody gets overburned. Very cool. Bonk, bonk. Okay, so this just procs everybody's support attacks. Is she going to attack? I don't think she's gonna attack. Alright, she's gonna attack. She drink? Oh, she's an alcoholic. Let's fucking go. That's hot. That's hot. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, that's hot. Alright, go enemies. Do your thing in fast forward. Ow. 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 Okay. Up next, use this ability. Wait, why can't... Oh, because it's at a... Oh, she jumps. She leaps up and lands somewhere. Right? Oh, select 1 tile within 6 tiles, leap to it, and deal burn damage. Okay. Equal 30% of attack, and gain extra command. So what if I land here... No, wait. I land here and then hit... Bonk. Wait, every time I do that, she procs her own ability. She's having her cake and eating it too. I can also do a regular attack. Die, please. Thank you, please. Bonk. Okay. She double taps. Very cool. And Vector comes in as well. New phone, who dis? That's a good question. Welcome in, daters. We're experiencing Quinoa. Vector gets all of the credit, I guess. Okay. Well, that's Quinoa. We will experience her in a bit. You know what? Let's go gambling. Let's see. Let's try gambling for Quinoa. Let's try it. We didn't get her, but it's fine. I didn't scream it, but that's okay. We'll be getting into the main story. And that's when the Quinoa's really gonna happen. In the meantime, let me get my tea ready. Lemon ginger tea, as per usual. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. We got Nugget. Oh, my past 3 50-50s have failed, and my past 3 50-50s have all been Mossy Nugget every time. I think it's rigged, because I saw several people in the YouTube comments saying they also got Mossy Nugget. I'm wondering if the last banner had a glitch in it. I still don't understand how the victory screen works. What's the deciding factor on what doll is shown? So, what chooses the doll shown? The doll shown will be the doll that loves you the most at the time. There. Did I make that up? Absolutely. Let's do some life rekindled. We got mini-games. We're gonna try these mini-games later. But I want to get into the story mode. Let's see. How big is the story? Story is as big as it usually is. Let's just get right into it. Sorry, the person you are calling is unavailable. Well, fuck, I guess that's it then. Now, let's get into the story. Let's go. Frame self-diagnosis. Complete. 2 parties, I assume? What do you mean by party? I'm always partying. In my mind. It's a sad party. It's not the kind of party people would want to attend. But it's definitely something, I guess. System self-diagnosis. Complete. Attempting to connect to local area network. Failed. This is literally me trying to set up my Nintendo Switch. The Wi-Fi in the first-gen Nintendo Switch fucking sucks. It's 2 parts? No, this is a single-part story. But this stream will be in 2 parts. Today and tomorrow. That's how I do it. Accessing Neural Cloud Backup. Failed. Oh, that's a problem. Selecting new Neuralog destination directory. Neural Cloud will be backed up to a local destination. Confirmed. Okay. What is your model? She has green fingers. Oh my god. She doesn't have a green thumb though, so she's not a gardener. Oh, inscription! A loud bang shatters the silence, and swaying rays of light cut through the darkness. For a moment, a dazzling light shines right into the doll's eyes, seemingly igniting a fire within them. State your frame model. Oh my god. It's Call of Duty Black Ops. SSD 62D. That's actually their frame model. Like, I looked on the wiki. That's like the default frame model for the dolls. I'm intimately familiar with it. Time for me to get home. Kachoodles or something? Yeah, sure. Your employer? Not here. They don't know you either. Name. Quinoa. Ever seen these before? These nuts! Ever been here before? No. Where did you put the stolen goods? I didn't. Look, I told you. I haven't even seen them before. It really is Call of Duty Black Ops. Oh my god. What made the drag marks? I don't know. Do you know what the Nyan is? Obviously I do. It's a legend from my hometown. Last question. Do you know the scavengers? You mean the scavengers from Risk of Rain? Of course. Quinoa opens her eyes wide and glares at the one-way mirror in the room like she's taunting it. She knows someone's watching her through it. It's true that I came here for the scavengers, but it's also true that I wasn't involved in any funny business. And no matter how long you decide to lock me up here to let me reflect on my actions, no matter how many times you question me, my answer will always be the same. I don't care who the IRS sends, I am not paying my taxes. I hate sauerkraut. How many references can I ruin the script with? We're about to find out. Oh, hey, we're back here! Great. Okay. I know if we're gonna meet what's-his-face again. Yakub. This is all Yakub's fault. I'm calling it now. Sunlight streams in through the structural beams overhead, giving the cold air the illusion of warmth. As Sabrina walks through the trade fair, her eyes light up as she takes in the items on display and the bright red festive decorations. Wait, Sabrina's here. Is this before and after Perry the MP5? I'd like to believe it's after, but you never know with these event stories. Wow, it's cheese! You hardly ever see this in the yellow zone, even though you are a supplier of cheese, ma'am. You give cheese every time I go to the start screen. Can I buy some, please? Ooh, and they're ketchup, ham, and sausages, too. The commander might want to try these. Nuts! It's true that the ingredients here are rather uncommon in the yellow zone, but this isn't the time to think about what we'll be eating, no? Bullshit, it is always time for Sabrina to be eating. Remember our mission, Sabrina. Sorry. It's just that these things were so peaceful that I ended up, But this is urgent! Sabrina turns to a nearby stall order and begins just gesticulating wildly as she speaks, with her fingers pinched. That's in Italiano. Excuse me, but have you seen a doll? She's about this tall, a bit shorter than me, with a fiery color scheme, and looks very energetic and lively? Oh my god, is that Perry the MP5? No, wait, the last time I saw her was several years ago. What if she's neither fiery nor energetic now? No, that can't be. I'm sure she's still doing just fine. Calm down. Let the owner put down what he's carrying first. Also, we have a picture of Quinoa, don't we? Pardon me, dear customer, coming through. The man's burden is piled up far above his head. As he brushes past Sabrina, the shaky tower suddenly begins to collapse. Uh-oh! Look out! Ah! My cargo! My cargo, vroom! Eek! I got it! Are you alright, Signor? The stall owner dusts himself off as he gets back to his feet. Thank you, miss. I'm okay as long as my cargo room. But you're bleeding! 'Tis but a scratch. However, this cargo is important for the climax of this festive trade fair. If anything happened to it, I wouldn't be able to make up for it even if you docked all my points. I'm just glad you reacted so quickly, Miss... Oh yes, I seem to remember you were asking me something. We were separated from one of our friends. Have you seen the doll in this picture? Let me take a look. She seems kind of familiar. I think I've seen her before. Wait, really? Lucky us! We only just started looking and we've already found a clue! Have you seen her here? When did you see her? Where'd she go? Slow down now, miss. No, wait. The doll I saw didn't look like her. I'm sorry, but there are too many customers and dolls for me to clearly remember. We're having a festive trade fair, after all. As for this doll, I might have seen her, I might have not. I can't be sure. Festive trade fair? Second floor basement? Psycho Mantis? Metal Gear? You didn't know about it? We've had a huge rush of customers recently, and most of them came just to attend ours. I'm pretty sure that the entire Yellow Zone, hardly anyone else is bigger or better than us. The stall owner unconsciously puffs up his chest as he gives Sabrina a thumbs up. Okay, the way he phrased that really quickly, quick tangent. Back when I used to listen to the radio on my way to and from wherever I needed to go, a local casino advertised themselves as the biggest and best in the area. And I'm like, no, you're not. Because my mom used to go to casinos and drag me with her. And the casino that was being advertised, it was not the biggest. And based on its presentation, for damn sure it was not the best. I'm like, I will never believe anyone saying the biggest and best in advertising again. I internally fact-checked it and found it to be false. I mean, the festival's almost here, right? Every year, we hold a special broker's fair here and lay out all the best stuff we found over the course of the year. Most of it's the good stuff from the Green Zone. You've come to the right place, dear customers. Customer? I hardly know her. Wow! No wonder this place is so crowded. Perhaps, did Quinoa come to the fair too? The busiest time of the fair is still a while off. Once it officially opens in a few days' time, every single bit of empty space here will be stuffed full of people. See that half-built stage over there? They're setting it up for the opening ceremony. Once it's built, things will be ready to kick off. The owner looks up at a semi-assembled platform, and he can't help his face from creasing with a smile. Seems they're really looking forward to the opening. Will there be a special performance on that day? Performance? Yeah, right, as if anyone would care about that nonsense. On that day, the stuff that the inspector hand out will be the real show. Cheese blocks? Her mind's in the right place. I do intend on resuming cheese collabs, probably next month. I know I said that last month, but I wasn't expecting to literally die last month, so don't worry about it. Lap pieces? Psycho Mantis? Metal Gear? Everything! Food, spices, medicines, clothes, drugs, you name it. It's all there. It's a half a year's full worth of living supplies, only for permanent residents like us. During this time in previous years, the owner suddenly lowers his voice. We'd already have our supplies on hand by this time last year. The auspicious day that the management committee decided on this year is later on, so the opening ceremony is also delayed until that day rolls around. Apparently some kind of superstition or feng shui business. I got my doubts. Whoops, I said too much. After noticing a squad of uniformed security guards walking towards him, the owner immediately shuts up. What I'm saying is, since we've all waited an entire year for this, what's a few days more? In any case, welcome to my stall, miss. Would you like anything? Even if we don't have it in stock, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to recommend a suitable place to you. Well, I like the cheese you have here, but something urgent just came up. Sabrina looks away from the stall owner's eager gaze and quickly pushes Groza elsewhere. Brokers' fairs like this are quite a rare sight in the Yellow Zone. Actually seeing one in the flesh is quite an eye-opener. I hardly know her. It's hard to say sense in an atmosphere like this. It's almost like a festival, in fact. I mean, it is a festival. Didn't you hear the stall owners? Like, bruh. Quinoa, did she really go missing here? I don't see anything around that could threaten a T-doll. Rosa scans her surroundings. They're surrounded by people moving goods, people decorating their stalls, people browsing through said stalls, and the air is filled with life and cheeriness that she hasn't seen in a while. This place is too big. We need to be more efficient. I'll inquire at those stalls over there. I'll leave this place to you, Sabrina. Remember to stay in touch. Once we finish scouting our assigned areas, we'll head back to meet up with the commander. I hardly know her. Don't worry about it. Leave the matter of cheese aside for now. She saw right through us. Rosa slightly pats Sabrina on the back, then turns and leaves without looking back. Yo, that rhymed. Eminem's been real quiet since he wrote this script. Meanwhile, as the sun slowly descends in the western sky, shadows of the crowd slowly begin to elongate. Commander, we're back! How'd it go? Did you hear anything about Quinoa? It's just like the reports from before. The security in this settlement is quite good, and the stallholders at this fair are more relaxed when talking to us. Their wariness is lower, and they seem to be working together to focus on sales. Security is being handled by those patrolling guards. Fortunately, there was no news about Quinoa. And while this might not be relevant, I'm somewhat concerned about that festive trade fair. You mean the one that's going to begin in a few days? I saw posters for it nearby while I was looking for information. Yes, it seems this community has a tradition of holding a special trade fair. In the past, the residents would receive half a year's worth of daily necessities on the opening ceremony, so everyone's looking forward to the start of the trade fair. However, what got my attention was the fact that the opening of this year's fair seems to have been delayed. I don't get it. What does this have to do with Quinoa? Well, it's just an unfounded guess. I'd be overthinking things. Commander, we need more time to make a breakthrough in this case. Is Quinoa alright? He hasn't responded to our calls or texts. What exactly happened to her? Listen, when a girl you've been talking to stops replying to a call or text, one of two things happen. One, she's kidnapped, or two, move on, dude. She's not worth it. Sabrina pulls up the text message log. The last one was sent 43 hours ago. See? She's moved on. You should too. Don't worry about it. Like, bruh. Just go about your merry way. He's not worth it. Something big happened. Wait for me. Quinoa, aka Hawk. Nice. Yo, that's a nice little detail. I was looking a little bit into the Type 97 shotgun earlier today, and apparently it's made by Hawk Industries, so that's a nice little Easter egg. I like that. It's been 43 hours. If only your most recent coordinates were more if only my ability to speak was more precise. She's a big girl. For you. She shouldn't be hiding anywhere around here. I mean, you're also a big girl. Sabrina looks down at her communicator. I hardly know her. The gray dot representing Quinoa's location does not move, and its still nest seems a little oppressive. Worrying about her won't do us any good. We need to find her ASAP. That'll answer all of our questions. It'll be fine, Sabrina. Have some faith in Quinoa. Considering she could survive in the yellow zone by herself for all these years, I think she can look after herself for a few days, even if she ran into a bit of trouble. Let's focus on gathering information here. I said, we need to be careful. Pose as fairgoers from the outside and don't draw attention of the local police again. Yep, Quinoa will be fine, right? Yes. Because we're pulling her. In fact, let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. See, I'm saying it calmly this time. See, maybe if we say it calmly. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's click the button. I was hesitant. I was counting my blessings. It didn't work. It's fine. Let's see what we get though. We might get, I hope we get the purple shotgun, but even though I'm gonna be pulling for the gold shotgun, I should probably look what the shotgun actually fucking does. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. That's not Quinoa. Ah, dang it. That's not Quinoa. That's Groza. I made a girls frontline wife tier list before realizing it's missing some dolls. So I'm gonna see if I could go into the tier maker website and just make my own. I don't know if you need an account for that, but well, I'm sure it's fine. Ah, dang it. 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 I already have it. I already have a V6 Groza. It's fine. We got some Doritos. Those Doritos will surely come in handy. Let's look at what this does. Burn damage dealt is increased by 10%. That's really good. Each time burn damage is dealt is further increased by 2% to a maximum increase of 10%. That's pretty good. I like the quick detach lever on the sight. Okay. I like this. This is pretty cool. Now, what I want to know, what does this do? Damage dealt to targets with burn debuffs is increased by 10%. I don't need it. What the fuck? It's the same thing. They're gonna have burn debuffs, no matter what. I don't need to pull for this. Like, I mean, 20% is great, but if I get purple enough, there'd be no need for this. It's fine. Let's check out some minigames. I want to play one of the minigames. Let's try this one. Rhythmic tempo. What does this do? Enter the commands indicated on the screen. Entering them correctly against... Oh my god, is it a rhythm game? Do we get a rhythm game? Yo! It's the Diane theme. Oh. Okay. I have to do it with speed. Great. I like this. This is cute. I really like that. This is a canonically accurate performance. Yo, the little smile. Oh, that smile was cute. I like this. So for those who haven't been paying attention to this story, these three are actual, like, they are in a performance troupe. So we get the story to gameplay integration. We get our own idol performance. I like that. Yo, the little smiles. I like how Yahweh doesn't smile because that's canonically accurate, but she's just as cute. Yo, this is nice. I like that. I like that. I look forward to doing more of these. That was nice. Let's get back into the story. We'll try the other game modes later. That was cute. That made my day. I mean, I'm already having a good day. Let's play the video game. Okay. 12 hours ago. Yelmo suddenly breaks and abruptly wakes me from my nap. You can nap? I think he passed out in the control room, more like. Outside the windows, an unknown light source is slowly brightening the sky. Dude, that's the sun? I remember back in my NEET days when I'd pull all-nighters, at 6 a.m. I'd look out the window and be like, what the fuck is that big bright thing illuminating the sky? Can it stop? Commander, did we disrupt your sleep? We're almost at our destination. According to our planned route, we're still a short distance away. I'm trying to figure out why we stopped. Cause we hit the brakes. The door to the ops room opens, and then Mailing and Sabrina enter inside. Commander, are we there yet? Quinoa! Commander! Is it me? Or are there tons of vehicles up ahead? Am I seeing things? Is my sanity slipping because I pulled too many all-nighters? I don't want to do this. I don't want this. I'm still young. Yeah, summer's in college. I go to sleep approximately when the sun came up. Yo, I feel that. Mailing, I don't think you're seeing things. Rosa pulls up the radar display, and the big screen is filled with densely packed blips representing various vehicles. They're spreading out in a fan shape, moving slowly and erratically. Most of these vehicles are still operational, and I don't hear any sounds of fighting, so it's probably not a traffic accident caused by a firefight. I'm not wrong. Looks like a traffic jam, Commander. It's a barren, open wasteland! How is there a traffic jam? So that was a traffic jam. They forgot to capitalize the S. Minor spelling mistake. Thank goodness. I thought I was seeing. Huh? What? Wait, a traffic jam? In the yellow zone? See? That's what I'm saying. Mailing lifts her head with a dazed look on her face, then pinches her cheeks. Wait, that hurt. But no, I'm not dreaming. Huh? I didn't know you could get traffic jams in places other than the green zone. What about the white zone? Oh, right, they have flying cars in the white zone. It's hard to believe, but considering we're in an unregulated area with no traffic laws, once traffic volume exceeds the design capacity of the local roads, in the absence of people to redirect traffic and adding on weather issues, traffic jams are a definite possibility. The yellow zone is your bathroom? Bruh. You do realize the yellow zone. You do know what the yellow zone is in the context of this game, right? Like, bruh. You don't want to go to the yellow zone, dude. Commander, we can't drive the MCV into a situation like this. We'll need to change our mode of transportation to reach our destination. How about our jeeps? Before that, let's verify our current information, Groza. Yes, Commander. Groza removes the radar image of the vehicles and rearranges the main display, centering a single line of big text. Something big happened. Wait for me. Quinoa, aka Hawk. 24 hours ago, Type 97S, or Quinoa as she's now known, lost contact after sending a message to us in Aminda. She was scheduled to rendezvous with us imminently. Subsequently, Aminda contacted us, asking for help. Quinoa's last known location was at the coordinates up ahead, at a settlement called Darksteel Farm. I wish something big would happen to me at Lamau. Have you tried winning the lottery? Don't do that. Zoom in on Darksteel Farm and pull up any annotations you might have. Zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Enhance! Yes, Commander. According to the intel provided by Aminda, while the settlement is called a farm, it no longer has any agricultural capability, being a legacy title from before the war. It was abandoned from a long time before being taken over by a group known as the Management. God! It's always management, damn it! It is currently one of the most secure regions in the Yellow Zone. And dolls can still go missing in such a secure place? Seems worse than people going missing in lawless areas. The ops door opens and a newcomer slides into our discussion. Newcomer? Sorry, reflex. Well, this is the Yellow Zone after all. The fact that these settlements are still standing is a minor miracle. And to be fair, Darksteel Farm is quite well known for among its brokers. Broker? I hardly know her. Harry the MP5? What are you doing here? Making a scheduled cameo appearance. I came to see if I could help out. I dare say, my knowledge of the Yellow Zone is second to none. Don't worry about me, Commander. Keep going through the intel. Well, that's the geography of the farm. It's in a good place. It has cliffs on three sides, making it very defensible. Definitely a good place for a settlement. Perhaps that's why they rebuilt it after it was abandoned. So you're saying we have to assault them on the side with a comparatively gentle slope? What side is that? The side that's currently clogged up with vehicles? I don't think the situation's serious enough that we have to mount a frontal assault. The management has set up a security checkpoint at the sole pass leading to the farm. Anyone with an entry permit obtained from a broker or a sufficiently well-known faction can enter after passing their inspection. An entry permit, I think I have some friends who've done business with Darksteel before. They might be able to help. Want me to try hitting them up? No need for that. Aminda's already applied to get some for us. Their entry guidelines here also state that pretty much all forms of heavy weaponry are prohibited with the Darksteel Farm. Damn it! I guess I'm just gonna have to use light weaponry. Quick, get my polymer LMG. I do not have a polymer LMG, but I kinda wish I did, but it's fine. Also, the number of combat-capable dolls allowed to enter the settlement is limited, as you can see on the screen. Use the heavy weaponry, Sabrina. She's gonna use herself. That's all the intel we have, Commander. Please. A loud alert fills the air, and comms request from Aminda fills the main screen, interrupting Groza's words. Commander, it's from Aminda. Put her through. She's cute. Hello, Kiosk Commander. Oh no, I said it. Quinoa's Commander, there we go. Oh hey, Miss Perry's there too. Thanks for your help during the race, Perry the MP5. I'm glad everyone made it out safely. So this is a direct sequel to the last event. We're good. The timeline has been reestablished. The problem is I don't know when in the main story this is happening. I'm guessing that you've already reached Darksteel Farm by now. I came in a little frantic because Quinoa's signal suddenly vanished. I only remembered some details later, once I was able to calm down. I'm glad you guys haven't headed out yet. We still have time, Aminda. Don't worry, take your time. Okay. I've already transferred Quinoa's affiliation to the Elmo. Wow, that was quick. Darksteel Farm has tons of rules and regulations, so I think that'll help you get her back more easily. Got it, thanks. Also, I have one more piece of news. Minda lowers her head, looking for something. Found it! Darksteel Farm has its own currency, so visitors have to go to a currency exchange to trade resources for a virtual currency called contribution points before they make purchases. So please prepare ahead of time if you plan to rest and resupply inside the settlement. Oh god, they're using crypto! Ah! Okay. That sounds very familiar to Green Zone credits to me. Each region has its own independent credits, but I always thought everyone would stick to collapse pieces or Sardis gold in contamination zones like the underground brokers do. Yep. Trades in collapse pieces do exist, but it's only for large-scale transactions between the management and underground brokers. All goods in the farm belong to the farm, and the residents earn contribution points through their labor, which they exchange for the items they need to survive. That system's similar to how things work in the safe zones, but don't confuse that place with an actual satellite city. It's a yellow zone settlement through and through. Yo, they have their own economy. Amanda raises her head again and looks at us. Right, that's all the intel I have. I won't take up any more of your time, so please go find Quinoa ASAP. She's a capable assistant and a good friend of mine. If I had just had more manpower on my side. Well, that's enough of that. In any case, I'm leaving it to you. Hope she comes back safely. Bye. After exchanging farewells, Amanda ends the transmission. Your orders, Commander. This is a security station that is very stable, and our objective is just to find Quinoa. We'll mount up while keeping a low profile and aim to settle things as quickly as we can. Rosa and Sabrina will accompany you through the farm security checkpoint. Everyone else, stand by on the Alamo. Are you not taking me, Commander? I want to help too! Oh my god. Listen, Perry, you're too precious to be put in harm's way, so you're staying in command. You're staying on the Elmo, okay? Perry the MP5 raises her arms and hops around to get my attention. That is adorable. I fucking love this doll. I reach down and pat her head. Yes! I was denied that in the lore! Finally, some good fucking food. The comm situation on the Elmo is better, and staying aboard will allow you to better leverage your intel advantage. Don't worry, you'll be helping me. This guy, let's fucking go. Well, if you say so, Commander. Commander, the Jeep is ready. We can head out anytime. Hey, that's me. You can call me anytime. 10 hours ago. Wait, is this 10 hours from the last cutscene or 10 hours from the last cutscene? I phrased that wrong. Is this 10 hours from the start of the story when we started in the farm, or 10 hours from what we just witnessed? So we're going back in time even further. I could have just said 2 hours later! The Jeep emerges from the mass milling vehicles like a ragged lion, escaping a stampede of crazed wildebeest before coming to a halt. Did they really need to go that hard describing a Jeep traveling? I fucking love this game. Covered by searchlights and gun muzzles, the crowd reluctantly forms up to a line. Model of accompanying dolls. Number of accompanying dolls. Weapon scan authorization. Form completed and set. Commander, I finished filling in the pre-inspection form. Now we have to head over to the checkpoint. Looks like we'll be queuing up for a while. Rosa looks at the electronic sign in front of her. Estimated waiting time? 30 minutes. I don't need shit. I've waited in lines that lasted hours. Wow, this is nothing like the rest of the yellow zones. Is it because there's tons of people here? Things here seem pretty stable. Maybe even preposterous. Prosperous. I can't fucking read. I'm hungry. I should have eaten something before stream. Don't worry about it. There's a harshness behind that prosperity. Normal sediments wouldn't impose such rigorous security checks. I waited in lines that have lasted hours too. Badge pickup at the SC-25 took 3 hours due to tech issue. Bruh, that sucks. I'm glad the off-Kai lines went pretty quickly this year. Green Zone amusement parks are also strictly vetted, but amusement parks don't have gun turrets flanking the entrance. Rosa looks up at the menacing gun barrels towering over her. Looks like they got the whole line in enfilade. How exciting. I'm kinda curious, do they have the habit of raking their security checkpoint with gunfire? Rosa doesn't respond, only looking at the gun turrets once again. Estimated waiting time, 15 minutes. Yo, that was quick. Ah, we're almost there! The closer we get to the checkpoint, the more guards there are. There were hardly any people maintaining order when they were further away just now. Looks like they're concentrating their defenses around their home ground. Hello, and welcome to Darksteel Farm. Please have your entry permits ready for presentation. Before you enter the checkpoint, I will need to vet your pre-inspection forms. There is no need to stop. Please continue moving along. Rosa displays the entry permit that Aminda has requested for them. Received. One moment, please. A long, silent wait follows. Excuse me, is it done yet? Did you lose network connection or something? My apologies, but we have many visitors at the moment and some delays are to be expected. Please understand. There's something strange about that last part. There's a kind of unspoken, bizarre, passive-aggressiveness brewing in the background. Uh-oh. Better call HR. Rosa, Sabrina. Sensing something wrong, I quietly whisper a warning to them. Commander, what do you want me to do? Understood. Huh? Oh, she gets it. See, this is the difference between wife and perfect wife. As per my tier list that I made in the Discord the other night. Like, she can just straight up read you. But she can give you food. And that is also really good. Thanks, Sabrina. Rosa realizes what I'm getting at and tucks her hands away without changing her expression. Ready for battle. Estimated waiting time, 5 minutes. The guards usher the people ahead of us into the checkpoint. Sabrina begins getting uneasy too. Commander, is it me or are there more and more guards around us? Sabrina sidles up to me and asks me quietly, but there's still a hint of naive hope in her voice. Sorry to keep you waiting. A pair of gun muzzles suddenly appear from behind the guard, and the sound of turret machinery actuating comes from above us. Rosa moves to stand in front of me. Your entry permits have been frozen for confidential reasons. We would politely request that you cooperate with our investigations. Your personal dolls and weapons will be impounded for the time being. Should there be a misunderstanding, they will be returned to you shortly. You're taking us away? Where to? Potential hostiles incoming. Commander, your orders, please. I see people moving within the checkpoint, and more guards begin stepping outside. Guided by the guards, the people around us in the queue begin distancing themselves from us and move over to distant inspection counters. The steadily widening gap they leave around us is filled by the guards erecting portable barriers. Erecting. I look up at the turrets above us, which seem to be taking aim. Now, fall back! Estimated waiting time, 0 minutes. Hey, we're right on time. This is always a nightmare I have going through security checkpoints because even though I know I've done nothing wrong, it feels like I'm about to get stopped for stupid shit. Does anyone have quinoa? I remember getting on the plane to to Offkai this year. They had me walk through the dog inspection point again, along with a couple others. Actually, no, they just had me do it, and I'm all like, oh my god, is it because I have food in my backpack? That's probably it. I hope it's it. Fortunately, nothing bad came of it, but it's fine. Well, nobody has the doll I'm looking for, so instead, we have some people with vectors. That's pretty cool. This guy has Molotov Bunny Vector. You know what? Sure. I have unlocked the Molotov Bunny outfit, but I'm like, nah. I actually prefer her other outfit. The one I paid for. It's funny. I worked so hard to unlock the outfit, only to realize I like the current outfit more. Who am I looking for? Where's Groza? There she is. Where's my Sabrina? Where is... There she is. And last but certainly not least, because she was in the story, let's get my fucking V1 parry the MP5. Yes, I really wanted V1 parry the MP5 with her ultimate weapon. I am very happy about that. Okay, turn order. We have no healer. Should be fine. Raise everything to the ground. Blast everything. Yeah, that should be fine. All units have reached the destination, so we just need to get over there. Okay. I'll just let the autoplay handle it. And now we yap. The reason I didn't get any food before stream was because I had food at work. Apparently, there was a big event that I was never told about, and a bunch of leftovers were put in the break room. Said leftovers consisted of nothing but salad ingredients. And for those who don't know, my lunch consists of a salad, sandwich, and carrot sticks. I make the salad and carrot sticks myself, so I'm no stranger to just making salad. And it's fine. I stuffed myself with salad before I left work today, so I thought, yeah, I'm good. No, turns out I'm not good. During the next Bezos break, I'm probably gonna get myself something to eat. Bonk. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Shoot him! That works. Knifed him. Easy game. Oh, that's Italian. I don't speak Italian. That's actually really cute. Assistimo! Mamma mia! Rosa, we're gonna crash! We only just got on the Jeep! Ah! Relax. The jokes write themselves. Baseball, huh? I'm always worried about other people's food, people outside friends and family. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna turn down free work catering. A sharp turn is followed by a mad dash. What should we do? What should we do? They're still chasing us. My shield won't last much longer. Sudden braking's followed by rapid acceleration. Before the inertia can fling us out of the vehicle, Sabrina and I get slammed back into our seats. The traffic outside's heavy. It'll snarl them up too. They won't be able to pursue us for long. Keep it up for 30 more seconds. Okay. The Jeep performed several nimble twists and turns before leaving the whole mess behind it. Looks like we lost them. Commander, Groza, you're amazing. No, you're amazing. A blinking light representing an incoming transmission comes on. It's from the Elmo. Reach out and accept the transmission. Commander, I'm seeing your Jeep coming back. Did something happen? There was a small issue. Our entry permits are frozen and we were nearly detained by the checkpoint security. We just shook off their pursuit. Looks like going in through the front door isn't an option. You call that a small issue? You're so cool, Commander. You see, the issue I have with Perry the MP5 is that she does way more than the one annual compliment us males get. And it's a lot to handle, honestly. It's a foreign concept, really, receiving more than one compliment a year. I never expect it, and it catches me off guard every time. Especially when I know they mean it. Like, it's one thing for someone to say something, like, the HR manager walked by, struck up small talk, and said, "Oh, your salad looks good, I like the way you made it." And I said, "Thanks." I rolled the good dialogue option. But I knew that was just a hollow compliment of small talk, because all I do for my salad is just chop up some romaine hearts, and toss it in with some crumbled blue cheese, cherry tomatoes, and croutons. That's it. If you guys want the Nest 1228 salad, that's it. That salad has gone through many iterations over the years. I think the V1 salad was chopped up romaine hearts, chopped up sweet peppers, which I want to bring back actually. You know what? Next time I go grocery shopping, I'm getting some sweet peppers. I miss those. Those are so good. And what else was? Oh right. Motherfucker added freaking imitation crab because I'm an adult and I wanted to try imitation crab. So I did, and I put it in my salad. So I had fucking imitation crab salad. I don't do it anymore because I'm very conscious of my health. Otherwise, I totally would. It's funny. I say I'm conscious of my health, but motherfucker eats MREs like almost weekly now. It used to be monthly, but now it's weekly. It's fine. I like them, okay? We need to find another way into the settlement, Perry. Use your contacts in the Elmo's comms gear and think of something. Yo! Perry gets to help! Yes! I'll take Groza and Sabrina with me to scout the surroundings. Between us, we might be able to come up with a plan. The settlement was built over a set of ruins, so keep an eye out for pre-existing ventilation ducts, water pipes, and signs of remaining infrastructure. It's us. We're the imposters. I refuse to believe they managed to seal everything off when they built the settlement. Got it! I'll work on it right away! I leaned back into my seat, calming my racing heartbeat and respiration. We should get started too. Nice. Very nice. 6 hours ago. Okay, we're progressing. Commander, our drones found an abandoned passage. It looked like a sewer from long ago. It might be able to bypass the checkpoint and allow access to the settlement. Send the details over. Carry the MP5 sends the footage and coordinates from the recon drone. Our drones only managed to penetrate a short way into the passage because there's a drainage gate inside. There's a lot of stuff caught on the grate too, so this is all we could get. A doll could probably tear through it if they went in though. It's nearby. That's good. Commander, Sabrina and I can head in and scout the path. Alright, let's move out. Nice, 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 nice. I like where this is headed. Good stuff. Perfect timing too. We are now in time for a Bezos break, almost. We actually have enough time to gamble. So, what I'm actually going to do really quick, before we go gambling, I have 14... How many do we have left? 14, you know what? 43, 39? Okay. We need 39 more of these. Let's spend some Doritos. There. We can now guarantee a 50-50. How's that? Yeah? 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 So it's almost gambling. It is gambling. It's still gambling. There's no spinning it. Mathematically, I've calculated every time I click this button, that costs $10. Fuck. It actually costs a little more than $10. It's more like 12. Worst case scenario, it's 22. But that's for whales only. And when I say whales, I mean the hardcore motherfuckers. Like, oh my god, never go that far. Ever. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah. We got Tater's wife. Hey, Taters, if you're still listening in audio only, first of all, thanks. Second of all, we got your wife. So for those who don't know, this is Taters' wife. If you want to marry her, you'll have to go through him first. Something tells me he'd share, though, because there's plenty of her to go around, honestly. I feel like she's the kind who would, like, be able to Neuralink herself GFL 1 style. I mean, of course she would. She's from GFL 1. There is plenty of her to go around. Our wife! But I wouldn't marry her. I actually put her in the unstable marriage category. If I had to, I would marry her. But it would take... There would be a lot that would go into it. Believe it or not, there is at least one doll that I straight up would not marry. I'm sure you all don't even have to guess who it is. Y'all know who it is. Aw, dang it. 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 Okay. Let's take a Bezos break. We even got some Doritos out of that. Very cool. So, Bezos break. For those who don't know, a Bezos break is me being Twitch TOS compliant to the letter. Twitch set it up such that if I run ads myself, it makes the stream ad-free for everybody. And I'm like, sweet. Why don't I just do that and make it so that none of my viewers miss any content at all? Easy game. Another justification behind this decision is, have you ever been interacting with a streamer and you get interrupted by ads and the streamer just doesn't know and it sucks? Well, you don't gotta worry about that with me. So, I'll catch you all in 3 minutes. Don't watch the ads. Be good to yourself. If in about 4 minutes you're still getting ads, refresh. There's your advice. But don't watch the ads. Don't do it. I'm serious. If you watch the ads, I get about 2 cents. So if you want to torture yourself for 3 minutes and give me 2 pennies that I won't even receive until my next payout, which I don't even know when it is, by all means, but don't watch the ads. I'm hungry. And we're back. I kinda wanna go gambling again. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose the fourth 50-50 in a row. But it's fine. If we don't get her today, we can get her tomorrow, I guess. I would really like to get her today. Yo, Taters, you just missed us getting your wife. I wonder if we'll get your wife again. Check it. Oh, dang it. However, thank you for the 15 months. Holy fuck, 15 months? That's a long ass time. Sir, do you know what you could do in 15 months? You could learn Japanese in 15 months. What are you doing? We didn't get your wife this time, but we got her last time. Oh, man. It takes a lot longer than 15 months to completely learn Japanese, but you could really get a huge jump start. So, thanks for the 15 months. You now don't know Japanese, and that's my fault. But it's fine. I still can't believe I'm streaming that long, and I'm okay, don't get me wrong. I'm very thankful, but at the same time, it just still does not click in my mind that anyone would sub for that long. So, the conclusion, you're just built different, dude. Speaking of built different, let's play some mini games. When I saw the trailer for these mini games, I'm like, I want this. I want to play this. Like, you know you done good when the player of your game sees the trailer and says, I want to play that. The markets are selling ingredients, and there are some rare fresh ingredients on sale right now. However, there are also suspicious things mixed with them. Pick out suitable ingredients for cooking. Okay. I mean, there are many items available on the market. Please be careful when collecting them, Commander. Oh. Okay. Don't collect the Wawa food. Click the buttons on the side of the screen to move the doll left and right and collect falling food items. Or I could just press A and D. Move Sabrina left and right to catch the ingredients and score points. Oh my god, it's the Lilo and Stitch sandwich making game. Hell yeah! Ah, don't collect that. Yeah, don't collect that. I don't think I should collect that. Let's collect this. Yeah! I like this. I actually fucking like this. This is the video game. This is what I paid money for. I paid money in a free game for this, and I'm happy. I like this. I get a shield. Very cool. This will protect me from the food. Yo! I don't even have to worry now. I'm shielded. Oh, I'm timed. Okay, I only got 1 minute to collect as much food as I can. Okay. I don't got the shield anymore. No! I missed a tomato. This is so sad. Can we get a tomato? Ah, fuck! Well, now I know what happens if I die. I almost had a perfect score. Time's up. Game devs when someone plays their game. Consider Japanese censorship laws. I wouldn't grab those salads either. Understandable, but yay. Hey, we got the rewards. We're good. Wait. Oh, this has the timer mark on it. That means if we play this every day, we get rewarded. Oh! Some people might not like that, but I do. I get to play this every day. And I get rewarded for... Oh! We're streaming this game a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're coming back to this. I'm probably the only motherfucker that's this happy about the little mini games that they added. Listen, these little mini games, I so far I really like what I've seen. Let's play the story. Let's progress the story. Cruel bugs and cowardly rats lurk in the dark places beneath the earth. Okay. That's kind of hardcore, not gonna lie. Frame self-diagnosis complete. Wait a minute. We're back at the start. System self-diagnosis complete. Attempting to reconnect to local area network. Failed. Accessing neural cloud backup. Failed. Selecting new neural log destination directory. Neural cloud will be backed up to a local destination. Confirmed. SSD 62D. Quinoa. Not my name. This interview session... Actually, I got this. This, this interview session regarding your involvement with multiple supply theft incidents will be conducted under the supervision of the inspector and 3 on-duty representatives. Please be aware that your statements are admissible in a court of law. Do you fully understand the preceding statement as it has been presented to you? I mean, if it takes that much effort to swap between expressions, it's fine. I'll just do it this way. Yes, you already told me last time. An image is projected on the wall, and Quinoa looks at it. A pair of tactical dolls flank a human in body armor as they slowly retreat from an encirclement of security troopers. The situation looks precarious. Quinoa's attention is drawn to the silver-haired doll, who seems to be at a loss for what to do next. Then she quickly glances at the other doll, and then the human that they are both protecting. It's at them for a long time, until her attention is drawn away by the head interrogator. I hardly know her. Do you know the people in this image? I can't be sure. Did they come to link up with you? I can't be sure. Oh wait, even if I did know them, they'd only be here to pick me up. What's this nonsense about linking up with me? Oh, don't say that, you just spilled a detail. Your statement indicates that these people are similar to others that you know. Is that true? You let it slip? You're not good at this interrogation business. Do you know who they are? I maintain my right to silence. You guys have that here, right? Do you or do you not know their plan and route of withdrawal? Nope. Have you told them where the stolen goods are placed? That's a leading question. I don't know anything about those stolen goods or whatever. I like this one. Her bio said she's got that fiery personality. Let's move back to you. Do you have any collaborators? Collaborator? I hardly know her. Obviously, she isn't going to get an answer. After a brief silence, a voice interrupts the questioning. Inspector! I have something to say. It's important. It's urgent. The speaker's so excited that his voice cracks a little, but Quinoa can just barely make out the voice's owner. Quinoa's eyes light up. Chief Yura? Are you over there? I think I heard your voice. Sit down, Yura. It is not your place to speak. I have evidence. My people just found some new evidence. The loudspeaker cuts off with a beep, leaving only the sound of electrical humming and crackling to echo inside the room. Yura? Hello? I can't hear you guys. Hello? Hello? Hey, are you listening to me? Silence engulfs the room. Quinoa looks at the one-way mirror and she has a vague idea about what might be happening on the other side, but it's beyond her reach. Comms check. Commander, this is Grotha and Sabrina. I read you. A beam from my headlamp barely manages to illuminate the ground at my feet, but it also makes the fathomless darkness all the more sinister. Sinister? I hardly know her. Rosa can hear the echoes of her voice and her footsteps. We just cut through 2 layers of the grate, and we've made it to the tunnel. There seems to be more than one path through here. I can feel the movement of the air. I think there's another opening here. We haven't encountered any enemies so far. We're continuing towards the center of the settlement, but it seems a little too quiet. What are the conditions inside the tunnel? We're seeing signs of limescale and traces of sedimentation. His guess is right. This is probably part of the drainage system, just abandoned for a long time. The insides are pretty flat, and the atmospheric sensors aren't picking up anything unusual. Looks like things are going more smoothly than expected. Don't get careless. Stay alert and carry on. Understood. The transmission ends. Rosa, what did you mean when you said it seems a little too quiet? Isn't that a good thing? Doubt starts creeping into Sabrina's voice. Why would they overlook a tunnel of this size? It's not like it's a smaller drain. The people on the surface are well equipped. They didn't fortify or harden an obvious opening like this. I find it hard to believe that this was just an oversight by the settlement's leadership. Since when was our luck ever this good? Yeah, you're right, but what could it mean? Maybe there's a reason that they don't need to defend this place. Or perhaps setting up defenses were too costly. Huh? Does that mean this place is dangerous? I'm starting to get goosebumps. Rosa suddenly comes to a halt. What happened? Did you hear something? Might be imagining things. No, you should come listen to it too. Sabrina stops and tilts her head attentively. Oh, didn't hear a thing. Sabrina pulls a small device out of her frame's internal storage. I like how she has an internal storage compartment in her frame. I made this audio amplifier myself. Amplifier? I hardly know her. Maybe I'll hear something when I hook it up. The gentle breeze blows through and carries with it a quiet sound like some kind of ephemeral wailing. I think I heard something. It sounds like human speech. Rosa, this is the physical world, right? Ghosts and stuff. That's a Deadmau5 album. Whoops, I just aged myself. Human speech? What are they saying? I'll try and listen in. Help? Me? Help me? Well, it's definitely human speech. Ah, it's coming closer to us. A quiet cry for help. I used to listen to Deadmau5. Yo, same! I have very fond memories of his albums. The sound of something heavy dragging across the ground. Footsteps gradually resolving into clarity. Cut your lights and hug the wall, now! What? What's happening all of a sudden? Too late! Before she can finish, a swift gust of wind rushes past Sabrina's legs. Aye! What are all these elids doing here? Prepare for battle. It's always elids. I guess it was very dangerous. It's fine. They're probably like level 20. We're good. Okay. What other unit can we borrow? You know what? We talked about it, so let's use Mayhem's wife. Because we can. There we go. We got a healer. I hardly know her. Nice. Dandy. Candy's nuts fit in your mouth. That's it. So with Sabrina, I think I changed her keys out to not do the massive AoE splash and instead do the regular AoE splash on her third ability. Because I feel like that's just better, yeah. In this scenario, it would be better for the AoE splash, but when it comes to boss battles and such, the other splash has a shorter cooldown and is better suited to what we're doing here. Also, parry the MP5. I don't think your attack's gonna reach. It's not gonna reach that far back, guy. You just shot through that thing. I don't think that's how 9mm penetrates, but you know what? That's fine. If my parry the MP5 can penetrate, I am not going to complain. That reminds me of Ready or Not, the ammo types. I do appreciate how different ammo types have different penetration levels against body armor and stuff. That level of realism and immersion is great. It's not going to stop me from using submachine guns, even though they have been outclassed completely. Rosa takes down the last of the elids. Oh, it's dark. Finally! Was that the last one? Can I turn on my lights now? I'm turning mine on now! She didn't even wait. That person calling for help. He's still alive. Miss, you're alright now. Are you hurt? The woman in question is collapsed on the ground. Her eyes drift around unfocusedly, and then she suddenly erupts into an ear-piercing shriek. Aye! We beat up all the bad guys. It's okay. It's okay. Stay back! Miss, you're hurt. You need help? We're dolls, not elids. Sabrina tries to smile in a disarming way as much as possible. Rosa tugs on Sabrina's sleeve and shakes her head imperceptibly. Don't ask me! I don't know! I don't know! I don't know! I don't know! Her wailing trails off in the silence. Miss? Oh no. He's passed out. Is it from blood loss? What should we do now? I'll try to stop the bleeding. Sabrina pulls out a first aid kit out of her frame's internal storage. Does Sabrina just have unlimited internal storage? That is giving me so many inappropriate mental images. I'm just gonna continue with the story. Rosa quickly triages the woman's injuries. Then she glances toward the direction of the elids and the woman have come from. The signs of drag marks are immediately obvious. Most of the blood loss is from gunshot wounds. Her abrasions aren't too severe, and she was only dragged for a short distance. Tadadu, I brought it up first. That's on me. God damn it. That's why we can't have nice things. If we could follow them back to their source, perhaps their origin is also our destination. Are we bringing her with us while we do that? Moving while carrying a casualty is kind of difficult. Sabrina, you stay here and care for her. Back me up when needed. I'll head out for a bit before coming back. Only be gone for 20 minutes. Won't be far and the risk should be manageable. Ah, but that's so dangerous. If you run into elids again... Sabrina meets Groza's gaze and swallows the words she's about to say. Okay, I got it. Still, don't push yourself too hard and come back soon, okay? 20 minutes later. I receive a comms request from Groza while I sit in the Jeep. Groza, how's it looking? Commander, we found an entrance to the settlement. However, something unexpected happened. Groza briefly describes what happened. Got it. So that wounded lady is out of danger for the moment, but she can't be moved easily either. Is that it? Yes, Commander. Should we bring her back to the Elmo? We can't be sure if she's an ally or an enemy, and we don't know about Quinoa's condition. Groza, Sabrina, wait there for a bit. I'll meet up with you and then we'll enter the settlement together. As for the wounded woman, I'll have Cell Phone and Vecli look after her. We'll decide her next move when she regains consciousness. I like how Vecli's a medic now. You okay? I win! She's not really dressed for a tunnel excursion, honestly, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's go gambling. We are here for gambling. Let's go get, hold on. 1, 2, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so if we just do the first 6, we're good. And then I can just jam the rest out tomorrow. Yeah. Stream's still gonna go long today, but we need to go gambling. I can't just not get a doll. My goal in this game is to get every doll. That's it. Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. It's fine. We didn't get her this time. Oh, dang it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get something. Drink. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I already maxed this out. Oh, dang it. 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 Wow. I have 149 pulls. Should I? It depends. Listen. You gotta look at what you're getting. Do you want this? Look at this. This is what, that is a really long ponytail. I like that, actually. This is nice. She's assertive. And she has a shotgun. She's very fire. What's that thing that tells you pulled a 5-star or whatever? Like how you know before opening them? That's a secret. I'm not telling. I'm not telling. It was revealed in another stream. But memory puzzle. We're gonna do the third minigame. Click a card to reveal it. When you reveal 2 identical cards in succession, you will gain points and the revealed cards cannot be clicked on again. No, it's memory game. Reveal all cards within 21 moves. Reveal all cards within 15 moves. Bet. Check this out. Okay. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize they would just show us. I hope they realize that we could just take a screenshot, right? Like, that's fine. I wonder how big the last stage is gonna be. That's gonna be absolutely wild. That was a nice distraction. You know what? Did we unlock more of this? No, we didn't. Okay. What's in the shop? Oh. These are the rewards. That's cool. It's a diner gate holding a big koi fish. Nice. Let's go ahead and continue the story. It was like the glow when the letter moved. I'm gonna demonstrate it with a standard banner pull. Oh, we might actually get QJ. I don't want to burn my superstitious 50-50 luck on this, so I'm not going to do a standard banner pull. When we do the pulls, recall how the camera starts off in like an Air Force hangar? Like we're taking off with a helicopter, right? Pay special attention to the runway lights on the sides. That's how you know. That's the first visual indicator. The second visual indicator is Mei Ling's excited pose when the helicopter lands. The third visual indicator is when you open the helicopter door and it is shining a different color. The fourth visual indicator is when you actually receive the item. Then you're either kind of happy because the dopamine excitement hits briefly, or you are very sad because you lost the 50-50 because the game is rigged. The fifth visual indicator is going to the dorms and inspecting your recent acquirements. Let's continue the story. Time to resort to extraordinary means. It's me. I'm the extraordinary means. I love this CG. I said that already, but this is a nice CG. Our first day of searching for quinoa in the trade fair ends in failure. Failure? I hardly know her. We discuss our next move after meeting up. Should we go investigate another location? A few places are as populated as the trade fair. We might be able to learn something new. I'll show you the fifth indicator. I hardly know her. I brought that one on myself. I have trained you well. I have trained all of you well, and now I am reaping the consequences of my own actions. The best part? I'm not even mad. I'm disappointed in myself that I missed that. Shit. Or maybe we could walk around the fair again. We've only gone around the place once, so we might have missed something. Sabrina looks over the trade fair again. There are eye-catching mascots everywhere, and while the decorations aren't too fancy, they're enough to dazzle the eye. The vendors and customers just keep pouring in, making the environment more and more complex with each passing moment. Let me think. Commander, there's a heavy... Rose's warning is drowned out by the roar of engines. All I see is their mouth moving and the crowd beginning to move. The vendors don't look nervous. Why is that? Rosa freezes up for a moment, then begins surveying her surroundings without saying a word. Nearby merchants don't look afraid. In fact, they're smiling. Indeed, this kind of noise usually precedes a bandit raid. In other settlements, merchants would have started packing up their stalls by now. It's the expedition team! The expedition team has returned! I heard that the road running in front of the warehouse is under repair recently, so the expedition team's detouring through here. Friend, when you say expedition, what exactly are you talking about? Oh, you customers from the outside? You'll see a bunch of heavily armed guys passing through here in a bit. They're the expedition forces of our Darksteel farm. Don't worry, dear customer. They're not here for involuntary asset transfers. We don't operate like people on the outside. Look, their convoy's actually passing through. It's your lucky day. You'll get to see our expedition team leader in the flesh. That doesn't happen often. Their expeditions usually go on for a really long time. Past, leader Garen would bring back his boys in just a few days. But recently, they've been gone up for 2 weeks at a time. Yeah, good thing they made it back in a timely manner. I bet they got lots of good stuff with them. This is a good sign. The roar of engines gradually dies down, and everyone turns to look in the same direction. Convoy of jeeps and heavy bikes slowly cruises by. The convoy is led by a big motorcycle. Its rider is a massive man in full combat gear who's casually steering his ride with one hand while waving with the other. His response seems to excite the surrounding vendors, who begin to shout and cheer. Might not know this, but the reason why we can sit up here without having to worry about anything is because our expedition leader Garen and his boys go out and collect supplies for us. In fact, thanks to Leader Garen's valiant efforts that this festive trade fair is even possible in the first place. Every man for himself on the outside, right? In here, everybody has a job and we do it. Expedition team finds stuff and we sell it. Yeah, life's easy for us because everyone does their part. Still, the hardest working people on the farm are Inspector Leo and Expedition Leader Garen. Yep, it's gotta be Inspector Leo and Expedition Leader Garen. No doubt about it. It's the Inspector and the Expedition Leader. Aren't you inquiring further, dear customer? Aren't you at the least bit curious about these big shots of ours? How can we keep praising them if you don't ask about them? Go on. Wow, these guys are simps. What? You just DM it to him, dude. I can't believe you've done this. Why would you DM it to me? And him. There you go. Like, if we post Sabrina all the time, like... The vendors seem to be in such high spirits that it actually comes off as a little oppressive to the dolls. Okay, so why does everyone like them so much anyway? It's nothing special, really. Even though it totally is to them. It's just because they built Darksteel Farm with their own hands, brought everyone together, and distributed the work among us! They said it. They said the thing. That's right. And they built our checkpoint, laid down the settlement guidelines, made sure they came back from all their expeditions with something to show for them, and enriched all our lives with a fair and well-planned system of distributing resources. Simple as that. The vendors are all smiles as they look expectantly at the dolls. Why are you looking at me? Are you waiting for me to say something? Well, let's see. Fucking Amogus. Okay. I see, your inspector and expedition team leaders sound like great people. Bringing Sabrina along was the right decision. The vendors seem satisfied with that. The vendors will remember that. Just then, there's movement from the other side of the trade fair. A man escorted by uniformed guards heads toward the expedition convoy. The vendors' attention are drawn to the newcomer. Oh hey, the inspector has come to welcome the expedition back. You're so lucky, dear customers. You get to see both of our prominent figures at once. That's pretty good, right? Since our big shots get along, the rest of us can live in peace. I heard in the past they were both bounty hunters who befriended each other. Their friendship's older than the settlement. Both contingents make contact, and from where I'm standing, I can see the expedition leader take off his mask and laugh heartily. The inspector and expedition leader clap each other on the shoulders and their mouths move, but their words are drowned out by the surrounding noise. Rosa, can you get any closer? Try and eavesdrop on what they're saying. Rosa nods and blends into the excited crowd. Shortly afterwards, the groups head away from the trade fair together, and Rosa returns to my side. They were just exchanging greetings. The inspector seemed to be asking about the casualty status, and the expedition leader replied, "We're old hands at this, so we didn't lose anyone. It was a milk run. You, on the other hand, you better speak up if you're having any difficulties. We both know how things have been for the past 2 years. Wow, the lore. Bruh. May, I understand how you feel. I get it. Like, yeah. Understandable. Have a great day. Doesn't sound like anything special. Is all this stuff we're learning going to help us find quinoa? Doesn't seem relevant right now. Perhaps we need to change our approach. Let me think. Right, back to work. Seeing the inspector and the expedition leader make me feel like I need to do my part too. I'm doing my part! Crack the box open, toss a flashbang, and then close the box again. Listen, once you open Pandora's box, there's no going back. This is why, when it comes to making decisions in the community, I have to be very careful about what decisions I make. It's very hard to roll back on a decision, because even in doing so, still has a effect on things, whether positive or negative. It's a lasting effect. Anything's possible if you have a big enough gun. Anything's possible if you have a big enough gun. Say hello to Sabrina Spaz 12. Very nice. I brought her out again just for this, thinking she'd be relevant. In any case, let's get back to the game. Let's go. That's right. We need to lock it. Oh my god. They're locked in. Show me your gun. I'll show you my... Show you M? You'll show me Eminem? Oh man, man made me a mixtape. He loves me. I'll keep an eye on my stall. The Neon isn't gonna take a single gram away from me. Even if a Boojum comes, it won't get anything from me either. I'd rather this Boojum stay away forever. Well, even if one does turn up, I'm sure the expedition leader Garen can deal with it, right? Foreshadowing, foreshadowing, foreshadowing. I heard he beat 100 Elids to death when he was outside. With his bare hands. What? Can humans even do that? Why not? That's what all those pulp novels are circulating in the farm say. Your US M&Ms are wrong, M&Ms. I agree. I actually looked into what goes into foreign M&Ms, and I gotta say, our M&Ms ain't shit. Even though I like them. Granted, I haven't actually seen him do it in person, but it's gotta be grounded in reality. There's gotta be some basis to it, right? These guys are fucking simps. Still, I haven't heard about anyone being robbed by the Nan recently. My nephew's in the guides, and they say they caught a suspect for being the Nan. Maybe there won't be any more robberies from now on. You can catch something like that? My uncle's in the expedition team. Says it's an immortal monster that comes and goes without a trace and only goes to sleep in spring. I have no idea what they've been talking about since just now. What's the Neon? That some kind of new Elid? I'm not too sure, but apparently one's been captured, and Quinoa went missing around the same time. It's worth looking into. The Neon sounds kind of familiar. Now, who was it mentioned it before? Was it Mei Ling? I think Mei Ling told me a story about it in the past. Light snow had been falling outside back then, and the seasons seemed to match up. I folded like a broken tent and got Quinoa! Bye-bye, Sharkery! Nice! Welcome in, backseat to Block 28! I hope you like Girls Frontline, because we're doing that. I'm getting mine next! Hey, I doubt it! My luck has been so bad, and by that I mean the game's been rigged. My last 3 50-50s I have failed, and my last 3 50-50s I have gotten Mossy Nugget. I am beginning to believe the last banners were rigged. And I say this because several people in the YouTube comments of a Girls Frontline post also noted how they failed the 50-50 and got Mossy Nugget. With that many people, it can't just be a coincidence. And if I ever get Mossy Nugget again, I'm getting a bunch of Doritos for it because she's already V6 now. She was V3, now she's V6. So I guess I have the last banner to thank. Hey Ness, check Discord. What the f- What are you guys doing in my Discord? Oh my god. I am so sorry. I have fucking cursed you, Taters. Holy shit. Taters just failed his 50-50 and got Mossy Nugget. Oh my fucking god. I did this. Okay. Mosin V6 not bad. Electric is coming soon. Good, because her V6 can't really capitalize on a non-electric team. But hey, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, they predicted that UMP9 was coming soon, and look how that panned out. In any case, let's head on back to the game, shall we? Who DM'd me? May? You know what, May? I'll allow it. Post that in the Discord. Go ahead. I will allow that. If Tadadu freaks out about it, I'll take care of that later, but that's fine. Let's get back to video game. Meh, why not just ask them directly? These vendors seem like nice people. Surely they'll tell us all about it, right? Sabrina decides to ask them about the Neon. The Neon, Well, you don't need to worry about it, dear customer. Looks like it was actually a thief mucking about. I never heard of it going after outsiders before. Outsider? I hardly know her. That expedition team uncle of mine said that it comes out to cause trouble when winter gives way to spring. It goes back to sleep when spring comes. Oh, so it's like that one fairy in Tuhu, okay. Hang in there, it won't be long. The festive trade fair is coming and so is spring. Like they say in the farm, stronger and stronger each spring. This guy is so fucking corpo-pilled. I don't like people like this. I feel like independent thoughts are important. And this guy's just been virtue signaling this whole time, and I'm like, no, I can't stand people like this. No thanks. This Neon sounds like a marvelous beast. Is your uncle an expert on such things? Ah, this stuff's all about the Neon was collected by his pals in the expedition team from data chips they found inside. It's just that recently, we've been losing stuff in there, and it fits the description of that Neon monster causing trouble. Utter nonsense. What's all this rubbish about monsters? If you ask me, it's the fault of those trash collectors. My nephew in the guards has been doing extra shifts because of them for a long time now. They changed patrols and apparently they found some weird tracks where those trash collectors live. Personally, I think it was done by some horrible Uma or something. Oh my god! Uma Musume reference! I'm not playing that game, by the way. Fortunately, no one has asked me to. But I'm saying it now, I'm not playing it. I mean, we're in the contamination zone. I wouldn't be surprised if there were weird mutants running around. There's no getting through to an occult freaks like you. He's looking for a group? Yes. One time I actually used the Tenma LFG emote, and someone genuinely thought I kept spamming looking for group, and I'm all like, how internet blind do you have to be? Okay. As if you're any better. Where's your proof, you conspiracy theorist? Fight! 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 Thanks, guys. We'll, take our leave then. The vendors began arguing with each other and pay no heed to us. Nice. Sabrina breathes a sigh of relief as she backs away. Then she signals to Groza and me, indicating that we should follow her. However, in her relief, Sabrina does not realize that a squad of patrolling guards is approaching us. Uh-oh. I've encountered several people like that before. Too much wow, they said. Ah. Wow, the only MMO I've played was RuneScape back in the day, and I quit around early 2006. The reason I quit was because the family computer died, and we were all out of a computer for a month, and that just broke the addiction. When we got a new computer, I just didn't feel like playing anymore. So unfortunately, to all of my old RuneScape friends who have... If any of you have found me, because I'm still using the same name now as back then. I was Ness1228 in RuneScape. I didn't mean to do the, sure, we'll hang out tomorrow, same time, see ya man, last online 15 years ago thing. I didn't mean to do that. A small part of me feels guilty about it, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Let's move on. Sabrina, look! Bro, this warning comes too late. Uh-oh. Family computer? I didn't know that the RuneScape was on the Famicom. Motherfucker! Okay. As Sabrina backs up, she crashes into the guards behind her. Uh-oh. See, listen, you are industrial strength, meaning you need to come up with a backup siren, like on heavy equipment. Crap, I just realized who I made that joke around. You know what? It's fine. There's no going back. I already said it. I can't just unsay the joke. It's all right, dear guests. Actually, we were looking for you. Would you mind coming with us? Could it be that you've seen the doll we're looking for? I'm sorry, but I don't quite get your meaning. However, I'm sure you don't want to cause a big disturbance here, am I right? Well, of course we don't want to make trouble, but... I mean... While you're in uniforms and look really convincing, blindly following strangers in the yellow zone is really dangerous. I'll need a more convincing reason to go with you. Rosa looks at me. After seeing me nod, she indicates that Sabrina doesn't need to stall them. After all, rather than tripes... What the fuck is this word? I get what it means. I have never seen this word in my life, but I can tell from how it's used and context what it means. But what the fuck? Rather than tripes around trying our luck, I'd rather place my faith in this chance to turning our situation around. Who knows, we might end up finding a new clue. It's alright, Sabrina. Please, lead the way, gentlemen. The guard squad leader nods and takes us to a place on the outskirts of the fair. Walk or move warily or reluctantly. Nice. Thanks. That baseball, huh? I've read quite a few books with that word in them. I have an unfortunate history when it comes to reading books. Long story short, I have a mental block that keeps me from reading books. Unless I want to read it, it's very hard. And even if I want to read it, it's still very hard for me. And you can thank the American education system and Asian parenting for that. There are empty stalls around us and the lights are off. There are signs reading, "Preparing for the fair," nearby. We apologize for interrupting your shopping, but we received an anonymous report from a stall owner. Apparently, you've been browsing the fair for several hours but haven't purchased anything. Is that true? The guard's polite but suspicious gaze falls on our empty hands. We simply wish to understand the wares that are on offer at your trade fair in order to optimize our financial expenditures and acquire everything at once. And since the festive fair hasn't officially opened yet, I believe we ought to have some time to consider our purchases. Are we not free to do that? I see. That is the most sensible explanation. However, according to that anonymous report, you, specifically, these two dolls, did not ask any questions about what our sales personnel were selling. We've only just arrived here, so being curious about unfamiliar things is unavoidable. These questions were also meant to help us determine the length of our stay and the reliability of your merchandise. I see. Perhaps this is just a misunderstanding. However, we are compelled to do our due diligence, and thus I must remind you that according to the farm resident regulations, any personal inquiries, eavesdropping, and other such activities that are not sanctioned by the farm management are considered illegal. Yo, this game takes place in 2076. They misspelled 1984. Repeat offenders will be banished from the farm and permanently barred from entry. Yo, I've been permanently barred from a Walmart before. Like, I already made the decision to boycott Walmart, but my friend had to go in for something and I followed him in. Things did not go well, and for legal purposes, I'm not gonna say what went down, but I'm not allowed in that Walmart. Not like I'd go there anyway, fuck Walmart. Surely you must have heard that when passing through the security checkpoint. I urge you to keep that in mind and avoid doing this again. Damn it, Ness, listen! Listen! It's okay, don't worry about it. I hate Walmart, it's not an issue. Quinoa. What the fuck? Welcome in, we're getting quinoa today. Being permanently barred from entry sounds pretty stiff. Well, that's a stroke of bad luck. I exchange glances with Groza. I see. We'll keep that in mind. Now then, please show us your entry permits. This interaction constitutes the first warning. I'll need to verify your entry permit serial number and ensure that said warning has been logged. Entry permit? Sabrina sides up to me and nervously asks me a question. Commander, our entry permits. They won't work, right? I mean, even if asking around is illegal, then what are they going to think of illegal immigration like what we just did? You think they'll dump us off the side of a cliff? I love this game. I pat Sabrina's back to console her while I observe the surroundings. We're on the edges of the trade fair. The cold wind is blowing wildly through the empty stalls. There are drifts of uncleared gray-white snow piled up against the walls. Even if we make a ruckus, I doubt it'll draw much attention. I give Groza a meaningful look. Certainly, my permit's right here. I make a show of reaching into my backpack, and the guards focus their attention to me. Groza's ready to strike. There you go. The guard squad leader reflexively reaches out to take my permit. I grab his hand and immediately put his arm into a lock. The other guards are taken completely by surprise. Groza, knock him out. You're okay? Groza seizes the opportunity I've created, while I yank the guard leader away from his squad. Sabrina, back Groza up! Just like that? She is not used to this. Come on! We are, unlike our Griffin days, we're wild and free. Let's go, come on! Sorry, Mr. Guard, but right now, I need to ensure our freedom of movement. Wait, we didn't get him in a cutscene? Uh-oh. Okay, wait a minute. This is the set from Blade Runner 2049. If you look closely, you can even see Ryan Gosling on the staircase. Oh, hang on a bit. I want to top off my battery. So my mission is to provide support? Do your best, Groza. You've already beaten half the enemy. I love this game. Sabrina, that's called supporting. Let's go, everyone. We're withdrawing towards... Sabrina? She's just standing there, menacingly. Chocolate. I love this game. I'm listening. We could break out in that direction, right? Make sure you protect the commander. I hardly know her. Okay. Yo, that Diner Gate statue is nice. Okay. What's that in her withdrawal direction? Is that an ice sculpture? Omoshirai ne. A device? Doesn't look like one. Perhaps we could check it out if we get the chance. Do we get anything if we check it out? It's not even select. It is selectable. Hidden resource that can be obtained by checking it. Okay. What if we just... I'm worried if we kill everyone, we won't get to check it out. But you know what? This is fine. Let's continue using Taters as wife. Also, if you're new to the stream, my Stream Elements posts a working Discord link. If you want to click that and join the Discord. The link below the stream is purposely broken on purpose. That's to let everyone know it's a Discord. But to keep bots and bad actors from joining the Discord like that, I purposely set it up so that my Discord's kind of hard to join. The only way to join it is through that link that is in chat. Or if someone invites you. That way, I know that anyone who's joined the Discord is someone who has watched my stream. It's a really easy filter method, and it works. Quality over quantity, I say. In any case, we get to auto this level. Wait, if we eliminate all enemy units, we won't get to check out that statue. I want to check out the statue. Okay, once they kill 5 units, I need to turn off. Wait, Groza does counterattacks. Uh-oh. You should have AoE'd them. What are you doing? Hey! I mean, we are... I'm probably gonna take over. I'm gonna take over, actually. I want to investigate that statue. You can't do that to me. Because if I auto this... If I auto this, they are just going to go ham. And we won't get to check the statue. Hold on. What are the... Yep. Victory within 7 turns. I can do that. Let's get a shield so they don't damage my parry the MP5. Very cool. And just burn all 3 support actions. Yes! Oh shit. Oh shit. That's... Okay, let's... Go, Cheetah, MP7. Go, Groza. Whoops. I did not mean to press the button. Yes, I'm burning a rewind because we didn't actually move. I pressed the button prematurely. Calm down. It was a misinput. It was a misinput. Calm down. All right, let's investigate that statue. I'm hoping it gives me something cool. Let's check it. Hidden supplies found. I don't know what that did. But we win. Okay. We have stolen from the festival. We can now leave. And we're gone. See, minimal bloodshed. We didn't need to kill everyone. We don't need a genocide run. Who am I kidding? Genocide run. Go, parry the MP5. I win. Okay. Ordinary guards are no match for T-Dolls. However, the dazed guards soon regain their bearings. Knock them out again. This is Squad 3! This is Squad 3! Now good. Now good. Stop him! One of the guards is holding a communicator. Groza runs towards him. A laser dot flickers across her back. I turn to the stray guard who's apparently slipped the net and kicked his gun away. On the west side of the market, said... Something whistles through the air, and a spatula smashes into the guard's communicator, sending it flying. Stop! It's all a misunderstanding. A loud voice rings out from the distance. Everyone pauses for a moment, which is long enough for the girl who shouted to run up to us. Oh, okay. Hey guys, we found Quinoa! The newcomer picks up the spatula and smiles breezily at us. Indeed, this is Type 97S, Quinoa, whom we haven't seen in a while. Yo, what's up, my old chromes? What the fuck greeting is that? Who walks up to someone and says that? I like her, but what is this? I look forward to getting to know her. Quinoa, you're okay! But why didn't you tell us? You scared my parts off! It's okay, you have an internal storage compartment. Sabrina steps up and gives Quinoa a warm hug. You played too much Cybertruck 2077, I believe it. Quinoa gently pats Sabrina on the back, then winks at me before gently extracting herself from Sabrina's arms and turning to the guard. Sorry about that, bro. Here's a permit. Yo! This is my commander. We were operating separately for a bit, but our signal was cut off. They panicked a little and forgot how things worked. Yeah, my bad. Quinoa produces her entry permit and hands it to the guard squad leader. Don't worry, we'll follow the rules from now on. Assaulting an officer is also a violation of the rules. Oh, come on, can't you let it slide? If they're passed out, we'll just shake them awake. How about that? I mean, it's not like anyone died, right? As we went in full lethal. See? No serious injuries or anything. This doesn't even count as an assault here in the yellow zone. Maybe an accident or something at most. You're gonna wake people up? Let me help. We're cooking. After getting my approval, Sabrina and Groza begin helping Quinoa with a cleanup to show her sincerity. What rubbish is this? You... Just then, the communicator that's lying on the ground nearby connects automatically, and a distress call from another guard squad comes through. Looks like your guard friends are busy. A festival and all. I mean, this is a key period for the trade fair, when there are the most people around, so since we're all right here, we won't delay you guys any further. Nice. What do you say we close an eye to this, and we'll live our lives on the straight and narrow from now on? Doesn't that work out for everyone? The distress call from the communicator keeps going. The guard squad leader glares at Quinoa, and grits his teeth and picks up Quinoa's entry permit. Let me check your logs. So, you were arrested, and you were just released? Yeah, it was a misunderstanding. Look, it says not guilty right there, doesn't it? You've had way too many people here recently, so it's no wonder why these hiccups keep happening. Like this time around, for example. Our commander's here to make big guys at your festival trade fair, and he's all about peaceful coexistence. Definitely not here to make trouble. The guard captain's silent for a very long time. Clearly, he doesn't want to deal with Quinoa. Fine then. The warning's been logged. Any future violations will result in a stiff penalty. You'll have to catch me first! The guard eyes us reproachfully. Hope you'll all abide by the farm's rules from now on. Sure thing! Help me wish the rest of the boys a happy festival! Sorry for the trouble! Fucking Discord mods. The guard squad leader is forced to smile politely in response to Quinoa's beaming grin, and he goes on to check his downed men. Quinoa helps lift up the unconscious guards and hands them over to their comrades. Then she pats her chest with a chuckle. Hey! Holy shit!
Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son? Yes! We found Quinoa! Also, 17 months, what the fuck? Wait. That... People are approaching 24 months. I am once again reminded I need to make my 2-year badge. That is coming up next month. Holy shit. I already have a plan for my 2-year anniversary, which is next month. I'll post more details in the Discord as we get closer. But thanks for the sub, man. Thanks to that, we are definitely winning. Whew. We might not have gotten out so easily if the guards weren't already so overworked. At last, Quinoa looks me in the eye. Her smile hasn't changed much, but there's a strange emotion in her eyes, one which doesn't translate well into words. Feels like she's getting emotional. Look at that. Look at this and tell me you can say no. I know I can't. Isashiburi, Shikikan. UV6 Nugget? Yo, regular Nugget, very cool. Her voice is softer than just now, with a hint of gentleness that's quite rare of her. Okay. Oh, and Sabrina and OTS 14? Glad to meet ya! Ah, She's Groza. Just call her Groza from now on. Hello, Quinoa. So our mission to find Quinoa is complete then? It went better than expected. Quinoa, I haven't seen you since you last finished that job in the previous satellite city. How'd you lose contact with us? When you get back, you'll have to tell me all about it when I see you again. As Sabrina grabs Quinoa and begins to drag her away, Groza looks at me. Commander, will we be going back now, or are we staying here for a bit longer? Well, since Quinoa's entry permit passed muster, I think we can make proper purchases. And if we can shop, why not call the others over with the Elmo? Festival's almost upon us, and Mei Ling's been looking forward to the shopping and celebration. Wait! Quinoa tugs on Sabrina's arm, indicating that she should stop. Commander, please allow me to stay here for a few more days. I have some unfinished business that I need to take care of. Unfinished business? Psycho Mantis? Metal Gear? I can't talk about it here. Please follow me, everyone. Quinoa's face grows serious as she looks at the nearby guards. Uh-oh. I guess we're gonna, let's get down to business, is what we're gonna do. But actually, let's get down to gambling. We need to go gambling. I can't just sit here and not get Quinoa. We are entering pity territory. It is time to decide if we're gonna get 4 failed 50-50s in a row and cry tragically, or if we get Quinoa. Let's go gambling! It's happening! It's happening! Everybody stay calm, it's happening! Oh my god! This could be either really good or really fucking funny! Ah, dang it! Ah, dang it! Yo! Yo! Yes! My bad luck streak has ended! Ladies and gentlemen, we have obtained the Quinoa! Yo! And you got her too! Yeah, baby! Yeah, that's what I've been talking about! Let's fucking go! Yes! Your boy has been waiting for this! We got the Quinoa! I've never had Quinoa before! We're gonna fucking try it! Let's see how this tastes! This is ass. Why did I buy this? I mean, it's not the worst. I don't know what I was expecting, but like, I can eat this.
Skill issue.
Unlike MREs, which are cardboard, this is like actual cardboard. Wait. It has a subtle aftertaste to it. Okay. Okay. So this is like cardboard, but with extra steps. Has a unique feel to it. I do love the texture. It's usually used as a side dish. Oops. I know that now. Well, fuck. I have this fucking plate of quinoa that I have to eat now. Well, I didn't want to make that joke. I've been waiting all week just to make that joke, and here it is. I thought it was funny, okay? Fine. Well, let's get back to the game. Let's get the rest of our pulls out. Hey! We got Senya, I guess. Okay. I mean, you know what? This is fine. This is fine, actually, yeah. I'm cool with that. Now, the good news is I'm really hungry. So, enough aw dang it's. We got her. But we don't have her weapon. We got some Doritos though, so that's good. You still have 44 pulls left. Up next, we need 64 pulls for Trailblazer. I hardly know her. Can I afford 51 more of these things? I totally can. There go all my Doritos. In any case, we'll be getting this later. But now, It's Bezos break time. You just need a 1-pull trust. You lied to me. Wait, let's actually see what the 1-pull is. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, that's quite alright. That's fine. Let's go ahead and set Quinoa as our background. And it's now time for a Bezos break. Well, that's what she sounds like. Okay. I don't know how to describe that voice. However, what I do know, it's Bezos break time, and I want to eat this. So, we're gonna take a Bezos break, and I'm debating if I did want to spend the next 3 minutes chatting with all the subbed people, because we got a bunch of... You know what? Fuck it. We're now doing sub-only content. This is truly the worst, and the sub-only content is watching me eat this. You could just watch the VOD. But normally, during my Bezos breaks, I just leave and come back. This... I'm hungry. My food's already here. So, yeah. Don't watch the ads. 3 minutes of ads are about to play to make the stream ad-free for everybody. You are literally going to miss me eating quinoa. That's it. That's all you're missing. And if that means so much to you, then I'm sorry. You could watch, but you are literally missing just me eating. No missing anything. Well, in that case, what I could do is just throw it on BRB, and now everybody gets to miss the quinoa. You'll just see a plate with less quinoa on it when we get back. Is that what you want? Is that what the people want? Normally, you're not supposed to ask that. But since I've been committed to this bit, like, all week, during my grocery shopping trip, I actually had to roll social anxiety to ask one of the store workers, where's the quinoa? Joke's on me, I have to restart your PC. You know what? Fuck it. We're doing it the traditional way. No sub-only content for you. No one gets jack shit. We can't have nice things. When we come back, this plate of quinoa is gonna have less quinoa on it. But hey, at least there's no sub-only content, am I right? It's ad time. Don't watch the ads. Behold, the plate has slightly less quinoa than it did before. I took like 5 bites and I'm like, this is kind of difficult to eat actually by itself. Wait, I have hot sauce. What if I added some hot sauce to the quinoa? Let's try it. This is now a quinoa eating stream. Just kidding. We'll get back to the story in a moment. Let me add a little bit of hot sauce and see if that does anything to it. I like my hot sauce. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Kinda adds to it. Like, might have picked the wrong one. Wait, what if I grab the jalapeno one? Let's try the jalapeno one, see how that one works. Jalapeno hot sauce is good stuff. Let's see. There we go. Alright, now. Quinoa, take 2. Well, a lot more than 2, but... Powder. Alright.
Very dangerous.
Why would it be very dangerous? Y'all know I like my hot sauce. It's good stuff. Why don't we head on back to game. But we already did today's mini games. We'll do more mini games tomorrow. How much? Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we got 2 more levels left before we hit the halfway point. And then after that, we'll inspect quinoa in the dorms and call it a day. I think that's a good plan for today. Let's get some lore. A long winter night finally arrives in full by the time we reach the highland. I thought it was summer. Okay. Several gaunt workers are tying up strips of red cloth in their tents. Quinoa says they're decorating for the festive trade fair. She leads us to the edge of the settlement, which is bordered by barren land. Distorted forms of ruined buildings are visible in the distance. This is it! Let's go in! There are over a dozen tents around us, all lit up. This just barely serves to banish the darkness. Some of them have ornaments made of red paper on them. Lights inside the tents make them cast twisted shadows on the ground. Quinoa brings us into one of the tents. Quinoa, are you out? I heard you were released this afternoon. I didn't know you'd be here. Chief Yura, I thought I heard your voice over the interrogation room loudspeaker. Did you get me out of there? They were asking me a bunch of questions I had no clue about, and they wouldn't let me leave either. I was bored out of my mind in there. Well, our boys discovered some new evidence that proved your innocence, so I had to send it in. Fortunately, I'm the scavenger representative in the management, so I could request to sit in on the questioning. Then that new evidence arrived just in time, so I submitted it. Thank you, and thanks to your boys and the scavengers. Well, you're a guest who came to help us, so it only makes sense that we should help you out if you were wronged. I mean, the festive trade fair is almost here. We couldn't just let you spend it rotting in jail, right? Oh, yes, these guests of yours are... This is my commander. These are my friends, Sabrina and Groza. I like how she says my commander. The little things like that. So you're the commander that Quinoa keeps talking about. Welcome to the scavenger camp. Scavenger? I hardly know her. Sure, you haven't spoken in a long time, so you must have a lot to talk about, right? Well, don't be shy. Feel free to take a load off and rest here. The scavengers always welcome new members to the family. Kira stands up and gives us the tent for ourselves. We'll go see whether our experiments in raising crops have borne fruit. Feel free to catch up with each other. Looks like this tent is ours for the time being. Alright, have a seat and let me tell you the story so far. Quick, tell us! Hamida was worried about you too. Sorry for making you all worry. Anyway, just give me a few minutes to tell you a little of the historical background. I used to work at a green zone farm. Back then, my boss was an old lady who was really nice to dolls and took really good care of me. He came from what we now call Darksteel Farm. But if I'm not wrong, Aminda's intel states that Darksteel Farm was only just recently founded. I'm talking about the former Darksteel Farm before the war. Back then, it was still called Sunset Farm. After the farm was abandoned, its people wandered all over the place, but that lady was still really attached to her former home. After I decided to go work in the Yellow Zone, she asked me to find the descendants of her former friends and neighbors and check on them in her place. Wow, I think I heard you mention her before. I didn't know she had a background like that. Yep, I heard that someone rebuilt the farm, and after learning that the descendants of the former farm residents were going back this year, I made plans to come by and pay it a visit. Then, Amina came back from an underground brokers gathering and told me that she'd run into the commander and that the agreement's restrictions had been relaxed. So as it turned out, going to the farm would end up bringing me back to the Elmo too. As I was thinking about taking care of the old lady's request and then meeting up with the commander after everything was settled. But I didn't expect that I would end up causing trouble for everyone. Quinoa puts her hands together apologetically and smiles sheepishly. No problem, keep going. So why did the people here lock you up anyway? Well, there have been a spate of theft cases shortly after my arrival, with the stolen items being rare spices, and the guards just so happened to find an unknown drag marks in the barren land out back. The only people there were me and the scavengers. The guards weren't able to find anything on the scavengers, but they just happened to find the exact same spices that were missing on me. Bruh! Like, are you not allowed to cook stuff that actually tastes good? Couldn't they have imagined that I might have brought it along myself? Bruh! Quinoa slaps her thigh in annoyance. She then glances at me and mutters under her breath. I went out of my way to gather all those spices. Since we were meeting again after so long, I wanted to show you what I've been learned during our time apart and give you a taste of my skills. But now the surprise is all ruined. It's okay, we still got the quinoa. The quinoa surprise is bland as ever. If y'all want to, like, hop in the Discord really quick and just give me quinoa recipes or ways to use quinoa. Because I have a full freaking bag of quinoa now. And I gotta use it. And I gotta say, I don't know what I was expecting just eating it plain. But this ain't it, Chief. I might sprinkle this on my salads, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try that tomorrow. That seems like a good deal. But any other dealios would be greatly appreciated. Well, we've got a long time ahead of us. There's no need to rush it. Turns out Fat Jufu was official. Nice. So they arrested you because you just happened to have the same kind of spices on you, without any concrete proof that you had stolen it. It feels like the management's handling of the case was very sloppy. Well, that wasn't the only reason why. Oh, wrong voice, it's fine. It was only after I came here that I learned that Sunset Farm's descendants were now called scavengers. Their living conditions here were pretty bad, and the other residents treated them like crap. Wow! I was living with the scavengers until a few days ago, which made one of them in the eyes of Dark Steel Farm. When they interrogated me, the guy doing it kept trying to make me say I stole stuff from them. Lamau, fucking police interrogations. All they needed is a confession, because, believe it or not, the police force is a corpo. And as we know, 100% of corpos do not have your best interests in mind. Do what you want with that information. So you're saying that management suspected the scavengers of using you to steal supplies, and they tried to use you to make their case? Yep. Chief Yura told me that the scavengers weren't doing too well on the farm. For starters, a lot of people ended up turning to thievery because they couldn't earn enough contribution points to survive. But the guards already dealt with them. Based on what I've seen so far, the descendants of Sunset Farm who are still here in the Highlands don't seem like criminals to me. It's hard to sway public opinion with a subjective opinion now that their biases have been developed. Fucking mood, dude. So I was thinking and took a look at the situation. While there's a lot of stuff's been stolen, the scavengers wouldn't be starving like this if they'd actually managed to get their hands on it. Oh! Also, the fact that I was released at all was because Chief Yura's evidence convinced them. When I came out, however, I heard the guards talking about how that evidence cleared me, but at the expense of making the scavengers look even more suspicious. Chief Yura never mentioned anything like that. Quinoa scratches her head and then shoots me a pleading, desperate look. Commander, I want to help clear the scavenger's name. That would let me help them and fulfill that request from my previous employer. Could you give me a few more days? The interior of the tent is dimly lit by a little red lantern in the corner of the room. Compared to the affluence of the trade fair, the people here, hemmed in by circumstance, still tend to be positive. I can relate to that. I look at Quinoa's eyes, which shine with determination, and I find it very hard to say no to her. Listen, if your eyes are filled with determination, Literally nothing can stop you. That's the key. Let me guess. Even if I said no, you wouldn't let things be even if you came back to the Elmo, right? Yep, you know me best, Commander. And let's take care of this together and head back to town again. What? You said yes? Awesome! I like how she flipped the script. Normally it's the girl that has to say yes, but the girl always says no. Also, I just noticed these patterns on her armaments. Like dragon pattern, that's pretty cool. Quinoa jumps for joy. Just as she's about to glop me, I push her back into her seat. No, you're fucking So, you have any ideas on how to clear the scavengers' names? What can we do to help? Quinoa's attention returns to the task at hand. Well, I didn't get to ask Chief Yura about the new evidence he found. Maybe I could go grab him and have him explain him to us. After seeing me nod in agreement, Quinoa heads out and returns shortly afterwards, with Chief Yura in tow. Commander, I heard Quinoa say that you were willing to help us out. You arrived just in time. I'd like to thank you all on behalf of us scavengers. Well, that's enough meet and greet for now. Chief Yura, tell us about this new evidence you found. It's like this. We scavengers have been trying to plant new crops in the wasteland. We take pictures of our plots at regular intervals as part of our experimental records. Yura indicates a set of pictures to me. These pictures capture the drag marks, or what the guards consider evidence of transportation of stolen goods. While the guards only found those marks a couple days ago, I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It was only when we checked that date of today's picture that we realized that the marks like this had already shown up since last month, and Quinoa hadn't arrived yet. Between ASMR, Elden Ring boss music, and Nest storytelling, I don't know how to feel. If you have all three of us on at the same time, that is an absolutely wild combination to have multi-stream drifting, but, I mean, live your best life. Yo! He has embraced the multi-stream drifting. I have done things similar, so I am in no position to judge. All I can say is I can relate to that. I see. And that meant I wasn't likely to be the suspect, Chief. Thanks again for submitting this evidence. Well, the inspector here is a pretty reasonable guy, and he was the only one who ultimately decided to release you after looking at the pictures. I wouldn't dare claim all the credit for that. Still, I won't prove the scavenger's innocence, right? Yura's forced smile fades. Well, I'm trying to do that. Truth is, two of my boys might end up being taken in for questioning over the next few days. Commander, Quinoa always said that you were a very capable and knowledgeable person. Do you have any advice for us? Easy. Just look the cop in the eye and say, nah, I'd win. Simple. To be frank, I don't fully understand the situation. Perhaps we might learn something if we had surveillance footage of the scene of the crime. Yura shifts uncontrollably. Well, for various reasons, everyone's wary of us scavengers. I know exactly where the security kiosks with the footage you need are located, but it's hard for us to go near those places. We'll probably end up reported before we even get there and end up spawning an entire tail of guards. If you know where to find it, then just leave it to me! Yep. Rosa, Sabrina, you should go with her. We can plan our next move after obtaining that footage. Yo, it's a Hitman reference. We get to acquire security camera footage. Bubbles are always easily popped. Very cool. Let's do it. Let's pop this bubble. The night wears on. I wait in the tent for a word from them. My communicator chirps and banishes my growing sleepiness. It's Vepley! Okay, I played through Vepley's lore last night, and I gotta say my opinion of her has done a complete 180. I went from being annoyed by her existence to actually kind of like you. That is the power of dorm lore. And honestly, I feel it's for the better. The fewer dolls I can dislike, the better. And I've been Vepley pilled. Commander! Vepley's magnified face appears on the screen, like she's trying to smoosh it into the camera. Oh my god. Vepley, maybe you should back up a bit. Commander, why do you look so gloomy? Did you miss Vepley? Vepley's ready to give you an extra special pep-up performance! I heard people say that idols need to check their image before doing a show. Have you properly inspected your outfit, Vepley? If the commander saw Vepley in a messy state, that might damage your idol image. That's right! I can't let Commander see Vepley when she's a mess! Vepley squeals and hops off to the side. That was easy. Commander, did you miss me? Wife. Sorry, reflex. Cell phone is smiling, but it seems a little forced. Did anything new happen on your end, Colgate? Yes, that wounded lady's stable now. She's asleep at the moment, but she'll probably wake up soon. We can't perform a more in-depth diagnosis or treatment in our current location, so I'd like to move her to a— Yo! Thanks for the follow! Squints to read chat because I don't have my glasses. Backseat oblique 200Q oblique. Oblique! I can read, I promise! If you want to join the Discord, that's where I post my stream schedule. Otherwise, I'm streaming the second half of the story tomorrow with another surprise. And then on Saturday is my drunk driving stream, which is a subathon reward. Don't worry, it's done in a video game. I'm Twitch TOS compliant, always. But yes, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy it. My 2-year anniversary is coming up soon-ish. It's gonna be dumb. Everything I do is loud and dumb. So if you like loud and dumb, you've come to the right place. Anyway, cell phone's talking, hold on. I'd like to move her to a more suitable medical environment. Do we have access to anywhere that fits the bill, Commander? I see. I've found a suitable location for the time being on my end. I'll send you the coordinates, so bring Miss Casualty over. Be careful on the way there and keep a low profile. Oh, also, if you like Girls Frontline content, I am definitely doing a lot more Girls Frontline streams now. I'm including it in my regular stream rotation of stuff that I'm doing. With more stuff on top of it. Don't worry about it. I have ambitions. Keeping a low profile with Vepley around is a big ask. I believe in you, Cellophane. Still, it's no problem for me. See you later, Commander. Transmission ends, and the clock display in the corner of the screen silently increments. It's about time Quinoa and the others checked in. Hey! A man has fallen into the Red River in Lego City and needs your help. Assemble the helicopter. Hey! I love that meme gun. Okay. All clear. Move in. Girls and Sabrina jump up to where Quinoa is and crouch behind a pile of junk. Oh, it's me. Helicopter? I hardly know her! Motherfucker. Y'all are beating me at my own game, and it makes me sad at myself. Like, I know I'm normally disappointed in myself, but this is a whole new level. Fuck. The cold light of the steel lamps dyes the walls of the security kiosk in a stark white. The boots of the patrolling guards trot over the half-melted snow and leave a muddy path behind on the ground. Our target's right below us. I guess that means we're on top of things. According to Chief Yura, this kiosk ought to have the surveillance footage of their fair and settlement districts with the most theft cases. Should we contact the commander? I hardly know her. Doing it now. Rosa, how are things going? Commander, target's in sight. I can be bottom if you really want. Fuck, we were both bottoms. Shit. See, that's the funny part. I'm a bottom, but I prefer bottoms. So it's a paradox. In college, I had to learn how to be a top. And I think I can do it in a way that can satisfy a bottom. And I don't mind it, honestly. It's just sometimes I'd like to be on bottom. Top is great. I agree, but as a bottom, I would prefer the bottom. But top is good. It's nice. Once this patrol passes by, we'll have 15 minutes to approach the target. Right, I'll stay in touch on my end. There's a security camera there. Can you take care of it, Sabrina? Leave it to me. I've got the camera disruptor. I hardly know her. Disabling it for 15 minutes is no problem. Ground's slippery, so mind your feet. Terrain like that is kind of bad for high inertia frames, right? I mean, you are wearing combat heels, sandals, in the outfit I put you, but it's fine. Switch supremacy, not Switch 2. Ayo! It'll be fine with me around. That is a very confident statement, but I believe in you. Also, the Mume hair color. The light Mume hair color. I want to know what hex code this is, because this is like my favorite shade of brown. Just saying. Well, it's one of them. But, like, something like this. This speaks to me. Wow! You're so awesome, Quinoa! Quinoa's pretty great on its own. It's not great on its own, but Quinoa by itself is probably really good. Fine. Prepare to move out. Okay. The final guard in the patrol follows their route and heads into the distance. Behind him, the dolls silently land on the ground and approach the kiosk. Ugh. Can't open it. This lock's pretty solid. Let me try. Sabrina produces a small item, and the lock cylinder clicks. Yo, level 50 lockpicking. It's open. Wow, that's awesome. What is that? It's just a miniature electromagnetic pulsar. I hardly know her. Wait. That's actually badass. How can you carry that on? Oh, right. She has an internal storage compartment. Next time I go Sabrina mode, how am I going to... You know what? I'm gonna spoil the surprise tomorrow. I know who I'm dressing up as on stream tomorrow. It's fine. Y'all have already seen it, but for those who haven't seen it, you're in for a treat tomorrow. Focus, ladies. Ladies, nuts on your face. Quinoa resists the urge to chat. She nods vigorously, then begins searching the kiosk. Oh no, oh no. Some of the cameras weren't activated. No, wait. They weren't even wired up in the first place because they were just dummies. So they were just decoys? Dummies? So they're just there for a psychological effect? Are they trying to cut costs? This settlement doesn't seem hard-pressed for money, though. That does seem rather suspicious. The cameras we're looking for there? Speak of the devil, I just found out. Turns out the one we're looking for isn't a dummy. The camera's logs are here, but we need really high access levels to copy the data. Rosa, how much longer do we have? 8 minutes. Looks like we don't have time to hack ourselves better access. I was thinking of using our neural clouds to directly transcribe the data, which will also make it easier to filter through the scenes. Commander, does that work for you? It does. Do it. The video data begins playing at high speed. Ugh, what is this? I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Sure the footage hasn't been doctored? Wait, I think it has. Look at this! Almost imperceptible. But those are editing artifacts. These videos are not the original footage. Can you restore the originals? It's theoretically possible, but we'll need access to the servers in level 2 to crack their defenses. We only have 4 minutes to do it, though. 4 more minutes! No, wait, we're down to 3! Commander, I think I can do it. Oh, 3 minutes? I don't mean to brag or anything, but I can do a lot longer than 3 minutes. You have 2.5 minutes. If it doesn't work, forget it and focus on getting out of there. You okay? Alright, we're in level 2. And now, please tell me you leveled her up and set her as your support, taters. You did not. I did not level her up, so this is kind of on me. Okay. Okay, that's... Alright. New plan. We don't have Quinoa. But we do have Lotta. So instead of fire shotgun, we can get ice shotgun. Very cool. I'll baseball HUD to that. Let's go. And this is the last level we'll be doing. So, great, now I get to yap. You know what? I try not to talk about work today, but today was a funny day. I did nothing at work today. Okay, that's not true. I did like 2 things at work today. In order to progress in my assignments that I have at work, I need a manager sign-off and him to verify what I've done. Which is great. That manager has been out since yesterday. So today, on all of my remaining assignments, I'm at that step. Like, I was at that step when I came in. I was planning on handing him those verifications first thing in the morning. I just dropped them on his desk, and he never showed up. And I'm like... it's okay, I know how to make myself look busy. I work in a fucking office cubicle. That's literally your job, is to pretend to work. That's how it works. And it was a little stressful, not gonna lie, because if I get found out, which, you know, maybe talking about it on stream isn't the best thing to do, but it's okay. I keep my life independent. I'll be fine, probably. And if they want to fire me, they are losing a very valuable asset because I respond quickly and I get shit done when I need to. We're almost out of time. Counting down now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Got it. We managed to restore the original data. See the guards approaching. What are you standing around for? Move it already. The dolls make to leave. Nobody says anything else. Just a few minutes. The sound audible on the communicator are the sounds of the wind blowing, which eventually fades. Great asset. Thanks. Yo, she went virtual. Commander, do you read me? Commander? I hardly know her. We found a hiding place and we're safe for the time being. I'm uploading the video data now. We'll return while avoiding the guards. You okay? While waiting for the dolls to return, Yura and I go through the original footage. Yura looks thoughtful, but it doesn't say anything. Chief Yura, do you learn anything from these videos? No, but there's one thing I'm curious about. Did a normal person actually mess around with this footage? I have a hunch, but it can't be true, right? There's no way. Yura begins muttering to himself. Hang on, I think I just saw something. I'm sorry, but can you rewind that? I bring up the scene Yura wants to see. Commander, take a look at this. Yura points at parts of the screen. There's something moving here? I enhance the portion of the image in question. Snow is falling, and a line of mini robots are transporting supply crates at an even clip across the snowy ground. How much is obvious? Several hours later, the trail on the ground is slowly covered up by the grayish-white snow. I clip this loop and begin replaying it. These are mass-produced robots. So they were mass-produced models. No wonder they seem so familiar. Many of the scavengers have seen them before. This one... Here points to one of the mini robots. One of its arms is clearly unusual compared to its fellows. Here, I remember hacking up one of those robots with an axe, and in this exact place too. Wait, seriously? What are the odds? Have you even counted it before? In the ruins. Darksteel Farm was built on the ruins of a former farm. Most people live in the rebuilt areas, but the outskirts have a lot of areas that haven't been properly reclaimed yet. From time to time, mini-robots like this emerge from the depths of the ruins, and that's where I encountered it last. Do you go in and out of the ruins regularly, Chief Yura? Yura scratches his head. Well, it's actually like this. After we scavengers came back here, we were assigned to clear out any hidden dangers and rebuild the ruins. After all, these ruins could have been built by our ancestors and nobody would know the farm better than us. Unfortunately, Yura shrugs and falls silent. Mini robots from the depths of the ruins. So, assuming these robots' ultimate destination was depths of the ruins, that would mean they'd have to pass through the wasteland around there, right? Yes. I see. So that's why they got the proof of guilt going outside our test plots. Now, this is just a guess, so in order to verify it, we'll have to find them in the ruins, as well as the stolen items. I point to the crates they're carrying. I'll lead the way. Although our attempts to rebuild didn't turn out too well, we've managed to map out a couple of routes that'll take us deep into the ruins with minimal risk. That ought to help. In that case, we'll head out once Quinoa and the others come back. Alright, I'll go get ready. The sun should be up by then. Yura looks outside the tent, and my gaze follows his. The ruins sprawl before us like a beast awaiting its prey. And now we go next. That is a really good cliffhanger to leave off of. But we're not done yet. First of all, Lotta gets head pats, and second of all, we need to inspect our goods. We need to look at what Quinoa is all about. So, let's go ahead and level her up to 40. I like that. I wonder if G11 plays with his hair like that too. I'm sure he does. He has to. He can't not. I need to check something. Nice. It's empty. But if I zoom in... Excuse me, please. I would like to zoom in on you. Do the thing. Do the thing when I zoom in. I like this one. Let's get her up to level 40. We need the important dorm poses. Bang! Bang! I like seeing the shotgun shells fly out after she shoots. She drinks! Yes, I would like some. Yes, it's only Thursday. Let's expand. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is the animation from... This is the animation from her banner. Bonk! I like that shot. I like that last shot with her smiling. She has the same smiling impression handling her shotgun. That is the same expression that I make when I'm handling my airsoft guns. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a moment. Not gonna lie, when I saw the revealer, I was like, oh boy, Mossberg! Because of shotgun profile. Then, nope, it's the Chinese knockoff. But hey, knock this! My mouse was in the wrong place. Knock this! She's now level 40. Very cool. I like that hair spin. I really like that hair spin. Very cool. She drink. And you know what? The way she smiles handling her shotgun is the same way I smile handling my Spots 12 shotgun. I fucking love this thing so much. I would pump it. I can pump it halfway. I can't pump it all the way because then I'd have to dry fire it and I don't want to damage it too much. I try to limit the amount of dry fire that I do. But yes, Airsoft Spots 12, complete with a working folding stock. It's good shit. I love this thing. I've streamed with this thing before, and I'll fucking do it again. It's pretty great. Let's extend stock all the way. There we go. There we go. I was wondering why it felt so weird to put away. Then I realized I had this part of the stock folded in because I was using it yesterday. But also, Quinoa was drinking. I can do that too. I'm just gonna have a quick little sippy. Just a little sippy. I'm happy. That is good shit. All right, let's see how that pairs with the quinoa. That might actually work. Oh my god. Actually? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Good shit, don't? What do you mean? What do you mean I can't drink with quinoa? Just a little bit. It's fine. Let's get back to the game. That's all I'm drinking today. I just had a couple sips for taste. We're fine. This is not a drunk stream. That happens on Saturday. Wait, why does Ditch... Oh, right, because I just unlocked a new doll. I'm like, why? Okay. Let's head to the dorm. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Quinoa, where you go? Where the fuck she go? There she is. Okay. Let's get... Okay, oh. Ah, shit. There's an actual pose locked behind the outfit. Well, she ponder. But she cooking? She cooking? Oh, uh-oh. Understandable, have a great day. Deep sleep. This might ruin me, hold on. She's gonna hurt her neck. Oh my god. May, it's you. Holy shit. And she read? What's she reading? Is that a cookbook? It is! Yo! Very cool. Lick my fingers next and I'll lose it. Bruh. She's literally me. Nice. Wake up, get drunk. Understandable. Have a great day. So she drink. I like... Oh! She breathes fire. I love that. I love that. I actually love that. That's awesome. She can also PK fire. Uh-oh. Damn, girl, you're gonna cut yourself! That's some Detroit Become Human stuff right there. Which, you know what? Baseball, huh? Does she have lore? Yes, she has lore. Originally known as the Type 97 shotgun, she was one of the first dolls to leave Griffin upon announcement of its restructuring. Damn. She was like, fuck you guys, I'm out. Look, the way I am, I can make friends to get by anywhere I go. Better to give the opportunity to someone else who needs it more. She spoke those words to Hellion with a sunny smile on her face. This openness and kindness earned her the care of old friends even after her departure from Griffin. She found herself in various places, whether it be a farm or a broker convoy. Based on the impressions that others have of her, Quinoa is a particularly lively person, straightforward yet gentle. She inspires others around her with her fervent passion, both on the farm and in the broker convoy. After returning to the Elmo, she immediately made a place for herself and its massive family in her own special way. The kitchen was a realm divine, spreading warmth to all with cuisine so fine. Yo, Eminem's been really quiet. Hey, Quinoa, how are you always so happy? Newcomers would often ask her this question. Really have to ask? She heartily laughs in response. Being together with everyone and getting to cook good food for the folks is more than enough, isn't it? It was a truly heartfelt answer. Though she did choose to leave Griffin of her own accord, she has never once regretted her decision. She believes that she'll eventually find her place of belonging. So as long as she keeps her passions close to her heart, on the Elmo, she's found home. Oh my god, that's... A lot of that is painfully relatable. Let's look at her lore. Let's see what her lore is about. We're gonna do the first bit of her lore and then we're gonna call it good. Gimme. Now that the agreement binding us is loosened, more and more dolls have started gathering to my side, and the Elmo's gotten livelier. Livelier? I hardly know her. Most of the Elmo's rooms have been empty for the past few years. For bounty hunters like us, having a vehicle like this is far too extravagant. However, I never once considered selling it, even during the darkest days. Springfield! Sorry, reflex. You're fond of nostalgia, after all. The Elmo was our base, even if it was just for a few weeks. Even now, I can still find traces from where everyone was here. Perhaps I was waiting for everyone to return all this while. Wait, is this like a distant future where everyone's gone? Who will you have at the end? Perfect wife Springfield is who you will have. Baseball, huh? You mean like that love confession to you which Macchiato carved in a secret corner of the Elmo? Not so secret anymore. Yeah? Wait, what? Oh, now I have to find it. It seems he's gotten sidetracked. The truth is, I invited you here because I had something to tell you. So you go from dropping a T-Star bomba, a Tsar bomba, right into serious business. Well done, Springfield. So, what's the matter? Well, like you said just now, there are more and more dolls returning to the Elmo. While many of them are new friends, many more are old comrades from Griffin. Everyone feels strongly about you. You ought to know that very well. I think I have some slight understanding of that. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to pull Vector over Quinoa. Tomorrow I will be discussing Vector in depth, so I hope you'll be able to come to stream tomorrow. Because today's Quinoa day, tomorrow is Vector day. That's how I'm gonna structure it. So if you want more Vector content, definitely tune in tomorrow if you can. Same time, schedule's up in Discord and on Twitch. Perhaps the phrase, absence makes the heart go fonder, would be applicable. After all, everyone's eager to do something for you. Naturally, the first destination for them is the lounge's kitchen. Gonna be going to California tomorrow for the weekend for funeral. That sucks. But I hope you have a safe trip. Everyone wants to cook there and stuff you full of their feelings. And that's not the only thing I want to stuff. I want to stuff full of food, jeez. Is that inconveniencing you? Oh, I'm just kidding. I love it when things get lively. In fact, saying I'm overjoyed would be an understatement. What I want to say is, since everyone's in such good spirits, why not take the opportunity to hold an event? An event related to the kitchen. So, a party then. I believe a simple party won't be enough to sate everyone's appetites. I'm planning to host a great culinary competition. Dolls who do well will be allowed to freely use the kitchen. Rip Wawa. Also, they will have the chance to feed you their cooking. Ooh, free food. That I have to pay for anyway, because I'm paying for all the ingredients. Wait, so I'm the prize now? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? She could host Cutthroat Kitchen, Lamau. Ooh. I'm telling you so now. Oh, it's not like I mind. Oh, do you need me to be a judge or a referee? Yes, please, if you don't mind. I rock back in my chair, waxing thoughtful as I quickly consider my work schedule. After confirming that I can spare the time to do this, I nod. Sure, this ought to be fun, and I haven't had some in a while. Thank you, Commander. Oh, there's one more thing I'd like to trouble you about. What is it? Since it's a cooking contest, I invited Quinoa to take part, but she rejected me. Ooh, wow, okay. Huh? I'm somewhat surprised by this. Well, if this were in the past, I could understand why. After all, she wasn't a very good cook back then. She's got a good shot at winning now, so why not? Why wouldn't she want to participate? I didn't press her on the precise reason. That's also one of the reasons I sought your help, Commander. If Quinoa's got worries or frustrations, you're the person who's most capable of helping her out. I understand. I nod. Just leave it to me. I'll be counting on you then. Springfield smiles sweetly at me. That smile will fucking melt your entire innards. It'll melt your body, so be careful. I remember Quinoa's performance on missions recently, as well as her attitude and actions. Hope things are alright. I arrive at Quinoa's dormitory and gently knock on the door. I gently open the door. Quinoa? Ah! Commander! Upon hearing my voice, Quinoa emits an exclamation of mild panic, followed by the sound of bumps and collisions that gradually approaches the door before it opens for me. Sorry, Commander, my room's in a bit of a mess. Come on in, though. I enter Quinoa's room and realize that mess is an understatement. The floor's in chaos, her bed's full of junk, and an acrid smell sears my nose. How does she even sleep in a place like this? Damn, bitch, you live like this? I mean, what's that? To my knowledge, Quinoa isn't that unhygienic of a doll. Oh, but if she what? Oh, sorry about that. Quinoa hops over the junk on the ground to her desk before scooping up a plant from it. Its leaves sway as she makes her way back to me, and I realize that it's the source of the odor in question. Upon closer inspection, it's not a pepper plant? A bell pepper, to be precise. Yo, I love bell peppers. Looking closer, I realize that there are many experimental apparatus on Quinoa's desk. Some freshly written notes, and a few bell peppers that have been cut open. What are you doing in here? Well, that's a long story. Did you need something from me, Commander? Oh, it's nothing urgent. Just that Springfield's gonna hold a cooking competition, and I heard you weren't taking part. I was worried that something might be wrong, so I came over to check on you. Ha! There's nothing wrong with me, Commander! Don't you worry! Quinoa laughs merrily and plants her hands on her waist, looking confidently at me. Truth is, I want to participate too, but I just can't. I've been really busy lately and haven't been able to make time to prepare for it. You're busy? Yep. You were asking what I was doing just now, right? I was busy with this. She jiggles the bell plant she's holding. They're a common sight in contamination zones. They're more commonly known as devil's bitter peppers. They thrive in contamination zones, though I don't know the reason behind that. However, they're not edible due to radiation making them harmful to the human body, irritating the mucous membranes in the mouth and just being really, really bitter on top of that. I'm trying to figure out how they can be turned into a food source. I see. If I could find a safe way to prepare and consume them, I'm sure they could help a lot of people. Quinoa delivers her lecture in a serious tone that I've almost never heard before. I look behind her and see pages of experimental data scrawled in densely packed writing. Feels like I'm getting to know Quinoa all over again. Huh, I see. However, I have a suggestion. A suggestion? I think your research doesn't necessarily have to clash with the cooking competition. If you can finish your research before the contest, you could enter it as your submission. That would let you show the results of your research to everyone, wouldn't it? Quinoa's off guard by my proposal. And after that, I see her eyes light up. My God, Commander! You're a genius! That's right! If I did that, I could both take part in the competition and show everyone how dangerous ingredients in the yellow zones can be cooked safely! It's brilliant! Yep, that's exactly what I had in mind. I love this game. You see, this is why I love video games. It's because they appeal to the male fantasy. Quinoa eagerly pounces on me, and I almost lost my balance. She seems to realize that this is an entirely inappropriate behavior and blushes, a rare thing for her, and quickly untangles herself from me. Ahem. In any case, please help me tell Miss Springfield that I'll be participating after all. Yes, I think I will. I smile when I see Quinoa's happiness, and I feel a warm glow in my heart. Very nice. I am looking forward to the rest of this lore. And the rest of this lore will not be happening this stream. Let's head on back to my room. Good stuff, good stuff. So... good stuff, good stream. I think so. Giving myself the freaking Obama medal as I am multitasking, trying to close out a girl's front line while collecting the last of the daily actions and stuff that I have accumulated just from playing the game. Thanks game, very cool. Can I close the game, please? Please, game close. Anyway, while I'm waiting for the game to close, thanks for coming to stream today. Tomorrow, more Girls Frontline. Saturday is a subathon reward stream. Feel free to join the Discord in the meantime. I am Commander. She's a higher rank than me. Nice. That means she's on top. But in the Discord is where I post my schedule. I'm also very active in the Discord. I post a lot of Girls Frontline contents in the Discord. We post a lot of memes in the Discord. It's like shit post hub central there. I fucking love it. If you don't want to join the Discord, that's cool. I update my schedule on Twitch as regularly as I can. But if I have to cancel or move a stream, there's no easy way for me to do that quickly via Twitch because the Twitch mobile app does not let me adjust my Twitch schedule from the app itself. And whenever I try to visit Twitch TV on browser, it just force opens the mobile app. So any urgent announcements and stuff will be made in the Discord. I don't use social media. No Twitter. None of that. I don't do it. It ain't for me. I've never made a Twitter account and I never will. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for coming to my Quinoa stream. I have to eat all this. I don't give a shit about your ex. It's all about Twitter, baby. It's all about the Mets. It's about the Mets, baby. All about how I met your mother. Wait, that ain't it. I'm gonna experiment with this quinoa that I got here. I'm just gonna start adding it to shit. I'm gonna add it to my sandwiches. I'm gonna add it to like every food. Because it's bland. It's not bland per se. It has a very plain taste to it. But a good aftertaste. I like the aftertaste. Like, by itself, it's not the best, honestly. But I'd say, add it, bruh. In any case, quinoa is alright, if you ask me. Good stuff. Apparently it's super healthy. So I guess this is like probably the best $6 I've spent on a joke. Very cool. Thanks, me. I must admit, I've spent a lot more money on jokes before. You'll see one tomorrow. I mean, some of you already know what's coming tomorrow. It's a superfood? Super? I hardly know her. It doesn't look like a soup to me. But, thank you all so much for coming. More Girls Frontline in the future. More Mario and Luigi Brothership in the future. I would like to do more cheese collabs, but getting them scheduled is difficult because everyone has different schedules, and I have also other schedules. I would like to start a new game and a new Sunday stream series. Unfortunately for me, my mom has conscripted me to work for her on Sundays. So I might have to figure out how to stream on Saturdays. Because I really try to save weekend streams for something special, and it's a lot easier to stream really long on weekends because I get up at 5 a.m. for work. I work a freaking office job. You can just imagine what that's like. But in any case, look at that raid. Oh, easy raid target. We're gonna raid Xander Kane. He's a friend I met at Offkai. Raid Xander _ Kane. There we go. He's very fancy. He's playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And with that, once again, I'm gonna start work earlier to get overtime. Get that money, I guess. But thank you so much for coming to stream. Yo, Christmas time off, let's go! I do plan on hosting Christmas events and stuff, but that's kind of far out from now. In the interim, thank you so much for coming to my Girls Frontline stream. More Quinoa tomorrow. In fact, we're actually doing some Vector tomorrow, because today was Quinoa, the other person in the banner was Vector. So I'll be showcasing Vector a little bit tomorrow as well. But we'll definitely be finishing the Quinoa story, as well as doing the mini-games and a bunch of other stuff. I'm really looking forward to what I got planned tomorrow. It's gonna be dumb, goofy, and silly. If you thought my Quinoa joke today was dumb, goofy, and silly, tomorrow is gonna be dumber. I can't say if it's gonna be goofier or sillier, but it's definitely fucking dumb. Yes, I will drink my tea. And yes, let's pass it off to Xander Kane, who is streaming right now. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, and have a wonderful rest of your day.